with my good friend Max.
Yeah, you really have been like such an amazing like influence in my life.
As
And
have you
also
been
my
in
niece's
mine.
life accidentally in a really tragic way.
Aw, that is sweet.
By the way, so my sister moved out, I believe, since the last time we spoke. At least about my niece specifically. And apparently during the move, they lost her pig plush that she would used to cuddle up with and watch her streams, which still cracks me up. But she lost her pig, and apparently they found it like 3 or 4 days ago. And I got to see a video of her like just hugging it really tightly and like burying her face in it. And you could just hear her muffle like, oh. So like I'm pretty sure she missed her pig. Are you back, Cahill?
Yeah, I'm back.
Hell yeah, you ready to get this show a-rolling?
I mean, no, because I'm dead, but...
Oh, gotcha.
But you will eventually be in that position.
Yeah, one day...
Hello, Wax and Summer.
Oh, that's right. I had to, So there's a whack in my partner streams, and for a second I was like, what the hell are they doing in pig stream? I have not been in your streams for so long consistently that I forgot there's also a wax in your stream, who is in fact a different person.
I think of it as a wall.
Volume on the other players can go up a little. I can do that.
Yeah, I've got that problem about my voice.
No, there's no problem with that.
No, like, in real life, I genuinely have a problem like being loud at all.
Yeah, I don't see that as a problem because the louder people are around me, the angrier I become.
Okay, I'm ready whenever.
Okay, I just wanted to make absolutely sure.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember what the hell we were doing? Oh, that's right. There was a mini boss that absolutely wrecked us.
Oh yes, that's
I don't even remember. Oh right, Rico Jr. summoned the Dokapon.
I remember that, like, what we got done. I don't remember what the quest that did.
No, Cahill, you misunderstand. We didn't get much of anything done.
No.
Because Pig reset most of the game.
But that doesn't reset story progress, fortunately.
Yes.
Just world progress.
Story progress.
Also, hi, Beba and Josh.
Listen, the game.
How dare you?
One of us can have one village under our command. So, as far as I understand it, we could get done this campaign, and the person with 1 point in their pocket wins. So.
I mean, basically, yeah.
So we are getting stuff done. We got, at the very least, intro stuff out the way. So.
Does everyone remember what class they were playing and what they do with said class?
Yes, I punch.
Yeah, you did it.
Can I deal 8 damage? Apparently
I don't
so.
know if you can do it, Pig.
Just about made it.
Nice. Yeah.
Level 2 warrior. That's just better. That's objectively better.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So every now and then, I feel the need to, like, not necessarily play this game, because I've never gotten even to the point we're at, let alone past it. But I like to just, like, fiddle with stuff and try and figure out mechanics and stuff.
Fair.
Hence my sneaky secret DM to my darling co-player.
Yes.
And this game's got some really weird hidden mechanics that I don't think it ever tells you. Like,
Oh,
ever.
so many.
And I'm not even gonna complain. I think that's cool and really sexy of them.
That's just honestly, I was gonna say that's just games, but I feel like that's kind of like early 2000 games. Like they're like we were talking about classic Mario, and like games on the NES would tell you shit,
Yeah.
very old games.
I will put an asterisk next to this tangent of Mario 3's secrets were hidden behind a movie that was designed as a marketing ploy.
Which is honestly,
And I
think that's
love it.
kinda
I think it's
delightful.
brilliant.
That's kind of delightful. But
No, that's not correct.
well, I mean, the specific way it was a secret. It's just like this is a thing that'll let you skip most of the game. So if you saw the movie, good for you. If not,
It's also like, how would you know that if you didn't see the movie?
yeah. But regardless, but I feel like there was a point.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Thousands, where it's just be like, here's a game, and we will tell you very basic stuff. But if you want any other mechanics, then good
Oh
for
my
you.
lord, I forgot your hair.
Yeah, I forgot Cahill was sexy as hell.
Exactly, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna multi-class into, but I'm gonna try and keep being a buffalo.
Why?
What a sentence.
You can get the red treasure chest. Very low chance of good things, but the good
Yeah,
things
I
are
got one
very
thing
good.
out of it, and then my lovely friend stole it from me.
Shut.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I need to shut. I see how it
gonna,
is.
I think I'm literally just about to be like, how about, oh, little German man.
Oh my lord.
Little German boy.
You have
Look at
so
his
much
rosy
money.
cheeks.
You have so
do
much
you mean?
money. Cahill has
Is that a lot?
180k on hand. I have 13k.
Might as well stay. It only costs.
What can I get you, like a banana?
That'd be nice.
Can someone get Oswald a banana, please? He deserves it.
How do I ship banana in a way that makes sure he can still eat it when it gets there?
I mean, he'd probably eat, you know, overripe banana slush. As far as I know, when you got like an overripe banana, it's not like unhealthy. It's just gross.
Depends on how far
Yes,
it's ripe.
Yeah.
yes. But the point where it's like very mushy, and like most people would be like, ugh. There is a point where banana is still technically good,
But gross.
No one on Earth, no one on Earth wants to eat it.
Dude,
So,
my family will not eat a banana if any part of it is brown. Like,
exactly.
you're going
I'm
like,
not
yeah, like,
I'm not
at least
gonna
it's
do black
edible.
bananas.
Mind you, I will gladly eat bananas. I do not care.
Bananas are
Like,
good.
my only source of potassium.
Is there any way to see... Okay, so you can see what they have.
So,
Oh, you can.
neato.
That's nice. I believe Volt is stronger than Scorch.
Very tight.
I don't know. Because I don't know how the math in this game works at all. In the game, sure.
Oh
I'm not
wait,
gonna tell you.
Scorch Chill. Yeah, Zap is the strongest magic currently available.
Hey, hell no!
If you use a banana for
I
a
wish I could do any
smoothie,
form of goofy voice.
that's a good question. If you use a banana for a smoothie, do you still cut off the brown part?
No.
Do I personally? I don't cut it off when I eat it. What do you mean?
It's
It's
not me
banana.
asking the question. It's Wax asking the question.
Also,
will
there's
say-
some joke about like what parts of the banana I do use for my smoothie, given my partner's name, but like I'm too lazy to put those pieces together. I'm tired.
Prison. There's a joke there. Someone else do it.
Yeah, I handed you all the pieces to IKEA furniture and said build it yourself.
Do it. Do it now.
Go ahead. You want the joke?
I don't want the job. I was avoiding the joke at all.
Also-
at all costs.
Hey, I'm an idiot, you guys. I thought the money trickster icon was like a really cool looking scarf. No, actually, it's the pair
It's-
of gloves.
yeah.
You're stealing. I thought it was a really badass scarf though, and I just looked really close at it because I was like, oh, that's not at all a scarf. Why would it be a scarf?
Thank you, Cahill.
You're rich. You're welcome. I'm a very laid back person.
You can buy 4 bananas. Big, you're rich.
Several bananas. No.
That's almost a bunch.
Permission not granted juice. Actively avoid permission.
This
Or
sucks.
you off this shit.
Juice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn it. Funning.
That's a summoner. That'll kill me.
No, it won't.
It'll summon something that will kill you.
Have some nads, pig. Get in there.
After all this time, I finally got a trophy.
I never won an award before.
As of right now, you've got world's best husband.
Aw.
Well, that's just adorable. Thank you.
Yay!
I don't like how I'm poisoned.
I don't think most people like being poison pig. Not a common thing to be into.
I've pressing A.
Truly, Cahill, it was fine. You're like twice their level.
I don't care.
And you're a warrior. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm a master warrior.
Do you know what you can do now?
Multi-class.
You can go to the castle and choose a new job.
Okay, first of all, let it be clear, you can actually multi-class before then. It's just
Yeah. It's just better to do it now. Now, every time you level up, no matter which class you are, you will get for free one strength point or one attack point, whatever.
It's attack.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to go to here so I could level up. I forgot I steal shit, we're gonna be honest.
In the same way that because I mastered Magician, I get +1 magic every time I level up, even though I'm now a warrior who typically wouldn't get that.
I will also let you know if you stay as Magician, you get all your Magician stat bonuses and the +1. It does stack.
Yes.
Can I preview how I do as a magician?
Do you remember how Pig used to look when he was a Magician?
No.
He had a big Magician's hat, that
Yeah.
was blue.
I might want to be a magician. I might want to cool.
Well, since we're all here, I can, be very upfront about it. There's an advanced job that is basically any combination of multi-class that you do.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
no matter what you class into out of the 3 base classes, Cahill, you will also unlock a 3rd class right afterwards. As of right now, you should have access to Cleric.
Cool. That was like the worst roll I could get out of that.
So the way Cleric works is you don't. Hope that cleared things up. It's really bad.
The one,
Garfield, the deal's warlock.
the one big thing Cleric does have is that, so like the way Warrior randomly gets an attack increase, Cleric will randomly heal completely.
But Pig, can you tell me something? Does the cleric class offer deals?
I think the Clerics get Zone of Truth, no?
Did you do that on purpose? Max, I actually don't know if you did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose, Cahill?
Oh my goodness.
I just want to mention, as a general rule, within the same kind of grade of magic, lightning is stronger than ice is stronger than fire. There aren't really elemental effects beyond that.
My magics will cheapen your possessions.
For field magic, they work differently. For combat magic, just grab lightning. Grab the strongest lightning you can grab. But that's also, at least for how me and Cahill have built so far, I don't think we use combat magic for damage.
No.
I think we would use it for like.
That's
20
why I was
bucks.
thinking about classing into
What do you want to say?
Like I'm very punch fighty right now.
Oh
and I
yeah,
go-
getting that
and I-
speed bonus will be dope.
Yeah.
Exit. That's what I'm saying.
So
I
speed.
was like,
The thing is, and here's the thing, Cahill. It's especially good for you because Warrior and Thief, I believe, unlocks the Ninja class.
It does.
I
What
am
do you want
100%
to
down
say?
for that.
Also, yeah, Connor, our friendship is still intact.
deals on these magical items.
Come back soon.
Why?
Yes, mate. Only one parrot per stream.
Yeah. I might. No, I don't. And I don't want to. Game. Fuck.
Nobody wants to be a cleric. Not even clerics.
Although I do believe Cleric does unlock another class, which is pretty good.
It doesn't. It actually doesn't.
No, I'm thinking of Monk, which you unlock in a completely different way.
Yeah, I was gonna say you unlock Monk. I think by mastering the 3 base classes.
Yeah.
Honestly, Footsore would actually be a good thing right now.
It would.
I got that.
Town Conjure summons a monster to a random town. So it can basically steal a town from an opponent.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Hey, Pig, did you unlock a town?
I can't Cahill.
No.
Okay.
Mostly because I'm poisoned and
That seems like a bad idea.
like fighting an enemy with low health doesn't sound amazing.
No.
Still, I have to check the terms and conditions of that. I just want to make sure something about.
Not today, Carnist. Copper can be safe today.
I mean, here's the thing for me. Whether or not Juice gives you guff over that, I agree that Juice is very funny and occasionally smart. Occasionally smart is.
I think Juice is incredibly smart all the time. It's just whether or not they decide to use that for
Yes.
good.
Juice is smart all the time, but like, it's just it's like a bad RGB cord. You gotta wiggle it sometimes to make sure it's going through.
Ooh, Master Thief, baby.
That is the weirdest way to call Juice gay, Cahill. Just so we're clear.
Okay. I'm going to die by poison, or I'm going to die
That's okay.
to
I don't
to
think
an
that's
enemy.
okay, actually.
No, some of the greatest people in history have died to poison.
So I'm going to try.
Pig,
Yes.
pig, please.
Yes.
You don't have to do this.
I don't want to die by poison.
You have
But-
3 turns.
But Pig, if you do get that down, you do become the greatest rat of all time. Roach.
I am Groot.
Stop. Go. Oh, I see. Max is a corporate crony. They don't support the actors and writers.
Excuse
Just-
me?
Just love big studios.
No,
Yeah,
I love construction.
No.
Wait, that's Grout. Hold on, I fucked up.
No, my lord. Wait, did you say I love Groot or I am Groot?
I said I am Groot,
Oh, okay.
and then I tried to spin that into a
And then
Grout
you
joke,
tried-
but I
yeah,
forgot the
then you
word
tried to
Grout.
not- Then you tried to not be a scab anymore, yeah.
No. First of all, it's not a scab. You can shut up with that shit.
Do
Second
it,
of
Cahill.
all-
The Clanus.
No.
Okay. There.
You should strike for the bit.
Yeah.
Look at all that attack. You can kill him.
No, but they have 100. They have autos.
They might not.
No, they do. I remember this shit. Okay, well.
That was a lot of damage.
I need to.
That is a lot, and I need to make sure Cahill does not see me.
Oh.
Oh, well, good job winning, Cahill.
Yay!
Well, I know what my job is now.
If it makes you feel better, it's my job too.
Daniel wins in the Clanus.
I can join the Holy War.
Excuse me?
I can be a cleric.
Okay.
Cahill,
Hey,
don't,
question.
you just,
No, hey, wait, no.
yeah.
Hey, wait, consider if you do this, we might not at all progress the story. because
That's
we might
fine.
not have to-
That's fine. I'm fine with
Is
not
it?
progressing the
That's how
story.
you ruined your
Yeah.
friendship with Oak, Pig. Think about this again.
Oki
Wait,
forgave me
that-
after like
that-
8 months. It's fine.
Oak is never. No, Oak.
Gotcha. Understood. I like forgiveness.
Speed only affects strike, doesn't it? Or does it affect
Excuse
all?
me?
It affects all dodgy things.
It's dodge and accuracy.
Damn
I'm gonna fart around.
it. He's so right.
Because you want to go back to the castle, as you should. Ooh,
Ooh.
it's Roche!
Oh, not again! You're gonna bug me!
Yeah, that's what Roche does.
Cahill, I just gave you a debuff. What should I pick?
Pig Bird.
Gotcha. That's entirely fair.
Well then,
There you go, Cahill. Do you feel better?
No, not at all. I'd really like to kill this guy.
I didn't stop you from killing it.
You might, you bitch, you might. what the fuck do you mean? No,
Speed is a random chance thing.
yeah, exactly.
You know what
It makes
isn't?
it worse. Well,
Hey Cahill, guess what?
What's up?
Oh, I'm not a magician anymore.
You're not a magician right now, Pig. I'm sorry. I thought you still were.
So did I.
So, do you remember we were talking about this last time? How we were like, oh yeah, fighter only gains attack and thief steals stuff as they walk by, and you're like, what the fuck does the mage do? The mage can cast 2 field magics every turn.
Gotcha. Look, it's
That's expensive.
Oh, yeah, but you're using Cahill's money for it.
I am. That makes me feel better.
Oh.
Now that should heal me of both my poison and my full life.
I believe it does, because I don't know any other way to cure poison.
Yeah, I'm just Like going Mariana's cross. Something.
All right, you just need to not mess this up, Cahill.
Not mess it up. Not mess it
Careful,
up.
SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. There you go.
Good job. I definitely wanted that to happen and not the other thing.
Yeah. See, now it's a triumphant underdog victory. You won despite the odds.
I'm gonna up my speed. I'm gonna up my speed so much just to spite you.
Good.
Oh, honey, spite doesn't work against me. I don't care.
Impressive.
Oh, that's right.
Right, he stole the piggy bank.
I was just seeing how strong you are. It won't be so easy next time.
What? All you did was make me fight me. What do you mean? If we were weak, it'd be the same fight.
Wait, if I punch myself, am I strong?
Okay, Dragon Ball Z fan, chill.
I saw.
Oh,
a video
come
where-
on.
For anyone who doesn't know, they're basically making Dragon Ball babies, and
Excuse me.
like I don't. To be frank, I don't care about that. But I saw a video the other day being like, "Wow, Dragon Ball is so like not in touch with what the fans actually want." And then like they're like Toriyama, and I was like, "Let me stop you right the fuck there, Chief. Toriyama has been trying to leave this stuff behind. since
Toriyama
the
wanted to
90s.
quit, like,
Yeah,
since the
Tori-
fucking 80s. Let him out.
I don't think Toriyama necessarily doesn't like Dragon Ball, but I do think he feels like he's trapped in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Well, because he is.
Yeah, exactly.
He, like, actually just
Excuse
is,
me?
though.
So, but,
So that healed my health, but not my poison.
nope.
Okay, I had a page pulled up on this, like, at the end of last stream because we were looking at statuses. I'm going back. We're pulling up status effects because this feels rude. Poison, poison, poison.
But anyway, just to
Permanent
sum
until
up,
removed. Thanks, game. Hold on.
I just want to say, you can trash talk Dragon Ball all you want, but you keep Toriyama's name out of your mouth. That man
I can
made
trust all can, but that's for other reasons. Pig. If you go to the castle, if you have a super cure, if you use a prayer or temple,
Okay.
and some other stuff that we're not high enough level to see. Here's the thing, Cahill. Toriyama is a whole lot of something, and I do feel bad for the situation he's put himself in. Also, I think his art is very samey no matter what he's working on.
Yeah. It's
And
like-
What do you mean Chrono from Chrono Trigger looks like red-haired Goku?
What do you mean everything from Dragon Quest just looks like Dragon Ball with a hue shift?
Yeah, and guess what? Dragon Quest is one of the biggest games of all time. Listen, if Toriyama's art style is one thing, it is an example of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether it's Dragon Ball or any of the others.
Hard disagree. I think that dude knows how to draw 4 types of dude and 2 types of women, and that is a problem.
Yeah, and so did Bruce Timm, and that's the best DC has ever looked. So.
Cahill, that is too far over my head.
So, do you know, like, the Batman animated series? Or Justice League Unlimited? Okay.
Cahill, I don't do comic book stuff. I've told you this.
Okay.
My dad did. When I was younger, I did that because it was spending time with him. And then we didn't, so I don't.
So, Max, let me just say, there was a time when Batman was animated, and a time when Justice League was unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm following you so far. I've got you. Quick question,
Yeah.
real quick. Who is Batman?
Okay. Okay.
So,
Tony Stark.
now hear me out. Imagine a man, but
Gotcha.
dressed,
Following you.
Does anyone else see what is
Like a
happening on
Batman.
the screen right now?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
never mind. Okay. Because it just said my turn over, like, the ranking.
Yes, it does that for all of us, I believe.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is weird.
Listen, you try porting a Wii game over to the Switch. Let me know how it works for you.
Okay, it'll be Epic Mickey. You should already.
Yes,
know it.
finally.
Okay,
Cahill,
okay.
please take all of my money. Actually, you already take all of my money. Take
think.
Bink. Use the last of my assets.
I will. I mean, listen, I was all a dog, so. Very
Well, then you can't have Bink because I don't think he's legally considered a dog.
good boy. But
He's a good boy for sure. Species undetermined.
He's legally a wizard.
No, you see here's the difficulty with classifying Bank. Dogs typically have brains.
I disagree, but go on. Interesting disagree.
They usually have something knocking around in their skulls.
Also, I learned on a TikTok the other day that when Oswald takes a treat out of my hand and runs around in a circle, it's because he thinks he stole it from me and is trying to get away.
Aw.
I hope you know that I love
Nice!
I unlocked the goddess. You have a pure heart. I'll give you a death block.
Holy shit, a death block?
Not today.
Now Max is going to take a potato chip and eat it.
Also, Wax, the thing is, I don't think the art style works. Like, the art in general is fine, the character design is not. That was my complaint.
Beba, death block is an item. If Max is carrying it and they die, they don't.
No, they don't.
Shit.
I just don't. I look death in the face and go, no.
Come on!
It's just that easy. Oh.
Since when do enemies strike? I
You
mean,
have like a 5% chance to do it on any given turn, I think it is. It's just, with how combat works in this game, most fights are over in one turn.
So it's a quick draw.
that fucking sucks. I'm making no progress.
No, babe, that would be the robot I summoned last game.
Hello, Sans.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was gonna lay down the law, but
No, you don't need to. Me and Pig already talked it out. Like, I genuinely had to explain to him I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
what Janice was
literally,
doing.
Max didn't read it. They saw, haha, robot ask for money. Give money to help robot.
And then I said interface, I was like, oh, surely he'll just, like, mess with Pig. Not, he will delete Pig off this planet.
Holy shit, Cahill.
Now you have a castle too!
Earth twice as much as Dubai into
Nope.
Earth
Can you?
and several zeros.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Is there no money in it? No!
Cahill, you robbed this little girl? You were like, if I break it and tell her that the prince broke it, she'll never believe him.
Oh, I would never.
You
did
robbed
see
a little
how that
girl.
Did you see how that piggy bank looks? That is too cute. I could never do
It
that.
is too cute.
The king didn't
No,
say it
all
had to
turned out
be
okay.
intact.
The king didn't give two shits. He just wanted his daughter to shut up.
See, that's scummy. The scummy part is being like, yeah, that's
Okay! How long ago was this? Oh. No, that's good to know.
Yeah, let's see how far Cahill is.
I hope I did that thing where I like shoot straight up because I love it when that happens. It was very funny.
So, Beba, blackmail is literally blackmail. After a certain amount of time, it will kill the person holding it by summoning the Reaper. However, you can pay half of your money to pass it on to another player. Now, it's worth noting, you can't do that if you have less than 0 money. Oki had less than 0 money when we were playing this. I gave it to her, and she, I don't think, has ever forgiven me.
I don't
Also,
remember that happening at all. just
I
remember
need you to understand, Pig. My brain spaced out for a second while you were talking, because I was paying attention, because I've never played this game far enough to know what the hell you were actually describing. So I was like, oh neat, I want to learn. But you're also like, oh yeah, and if you're holding a blackmail, I have to send on returns and summons the Reaper. My brain just really mumbled in my own head when like, season 3 the Reaper. And then it just kind of kept on going like normal, and I was like, I'm sorry, can I go back to that real quick? What is going on? Why am I this tired? I'm having a day, y'all.
anyone who watches my streams for more than 5 seconds knows that I'll break out into song if I hit enough words matching this song. So.
Oh, I mean, I've specifically got like, I've got a fun music part of my brain. It's called my brain, and I basically can't forget music even if I want to, and my brain will automatically fill in lyrics no matter what, and it's really infuriating. But it's still like, I can feel my brain in a sleepy daze still like mumble lyrics to itself, and like, what the fuck's going on? Jeez, I'm trying to learn.
Hi, Stitch. Everybody, say hello to Stitch.
Hello,
Hi.
Stitch, you were a darling. Also, Pig's not cheating yet. Give him time.
Yeah. My guma.
I guarantee you, if Pig was able to very subtly cheat, he would. Just a little bit for the funnies.
Yeah.
Just to be a little funny.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm still trying to remember what all these items do.
So Max, to complete the story, Oki was holding the items that we needed for story progression. It had taken us 3 weeks real time. Not 3 weeks in game, 3 weeks of sessions to collect these items. And then when she died, she dropped her inventory, including that item. We did not have another session.
Why not, Pig? But you need to go get the item.
No, you see,
Hold on,
I
you still
wanted
have to
another session.
We do not.
No,
that was on the emulator,
It was, yeah,
car set, so.
it was a whole thing.
That's another reason why I don't like using emulators. Because I like to have hard copies of stories.
Thank you for the Stitch.
Ah.
You will fight Cahill.
No, I don't want to fight Max.
Okay.
Coward.
I legitimately just want to go multi-class.
I do too!
I don't. You just land on the castle, moron!
I've been walking in circles for weeks.
Yeah, it's stealing shit from me every time you do
We're
it.
both trying to get to the castle, Kale. I don't know what to tell you. I can't choose not to. There's no button that's like, ooh, would you like to steal from Kale?
Turn
No!
off your stealing!
I've got sticky keys.
Do you know what would happen if you went into like fucking Philadelphia and it's just like, I'm sorry, I just can't not steal from you. You'd be shot! You'd be dead!
I've been shot in Philadelphia for a lot of
Cut it
reasons.
the fuck off! Stop! You did it again, Harold! I was yelling at you about how people would shoot you for that!
Yeah, dude, it's me. Look at everything about me, Kale. Philadelphia doesn't need another reason.
Can we talk about how this game is like Punch Out?
What?
Please, for the love of God, Kale, explain yourself.
Okay, so Punch Out avoids being problematic because it's just kind of
Oh,
briefly
it's so racist
yeah,
that it like
it's all
gets
stereotypes,
reversed.
Like, yes,
I will give you a minor disagree in that there are some characters we never see again because they were that bad, actually.
That is, you know. I have Punch Out right here. You want me to boot up the end? Tell you which ones are too bad to make a comeback.
Kale's screaming like, ooh.
Ooh, oh, this is bad. I'm gonna get canceled.
Nah, I don't
Just
need
slap a
anything.
big sign over your whole stream that's just like, Cahill does not endorse any of these caricatures.
Nintendo does, however. Nintendo and Mike Tyson.
Punch Out does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Punch Out does something.
Yeah, you got it. You did it.
I'm gonna kill this furry. Check this out.
Oh no.
Damn. Smoothie is dead.
Alright, is he?
What?
Cahill, he's not the only furry you know. Why did you target my partner?
Because it would be funny if I win.
I'm not married to Smoothie, I'm married to Pig.
Yeah.
Wait,
And if anyone's gonna win a Wii, it's gonna be me.
Oh, you can choose the town?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I thought
Why?
it was.
Fucking why? I have so little Max.
You are
I
in
want you to have
first
less.
place by like $14 billion.
Oh, look at you. Oh, good for you. Stealth is playing Pokemon Unite.
I hope Stealth knows I love them.
Yeah, they do, but they don't love Pokemon.
In
Yeah,
spite of
you're one of
which.
2 people I know that play it.
Well, I play it because Stealth is just like, I like this game. It's a game to play. And I'm like, okay. Okay.
I have to make decisions. Yeah.
Have either of you considered trying out Apex Legends? Or not?
I've
Nah.
considered it.
Max, we should do that sometime.
Okay.
I thought-
Yeah, absolutely.
I did consider it, and I'll admit for one reason, which never worked out. Which is, I thought it would be a cool way to try to collab with Viz. And it turns out this does not reply to messages of any kind, at least not from me.
That's fair, and I wasn't thinking of. And I would never try again being like, because I want to play with this specific person. Because I'm just like, I would rather just like the game.
Well, no, the thing is, I like the way it looked, and then I thought, hey, instead of just playing it blind, maybe I could reach out to Viz and like collab for my first stream.
Have a teach.
Oh, that looks so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
Pig. Like, I really was just looking at my outfit and I was like, you know, it would really, really tie this together.
What, with a cute little belt. It does look good. Anyway, yeah. Max, on or off?
Oh, thanks.
We should try out Apex.
Honestly, either or Cahill.
'Cause I'm
Like, barring very specific circumstances I don't talk about, I am perfecally fine. Like, as a person, this is not like I'm putting on any sort of facade for streaming. I genuinely do have the same feelings if I'm playing a game on or off stream in general.
Oh, sorry.
Especially if it's a game like that. There's no like progress to be made other than just playing the game. People are gonna miss out on like plot if I skip like if I play the game and play it like 3 days off stream and then like play it again. People are gonna be like, what the fuck happened? Like it's Apex. Apex happens like this.
I hate Dokapon so much.
Oh, want to see
Clever.
some magic? Also, hey, Shadow Mage. Did you get the big bug or the nitroglycerin? Or
The
blackmail?
blackmail! Hey Oki! Thanks for bringing that to our attention. Now we know what it does.
Time to give it to someone. I would like, before either of you consider
Yes, sir.
like, okay, Cahill, if you give it to me, I'll just give it right back. I have the most money. I wouldn't use, and the only reason I would ever use that is to make sure that this specific item doesn't kill me. So.
Okay,
Cahill, I love you, buddy.
consider Cahill. Consider
I
Cahill.
genuinely-
I am in last place and just revived from being dead.
Okay.
Consider this, I have death block.
Okay. Yeah, Max. Then you should get the blackmail. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to get rid of it. Take it.
I'm just letting you know I don't care one way or the other.
Okay. Good.
Does it, Pig, does it activate immediately, or is it like a used item and then it activates?
Deathblock, I believe, is random.
No, blackmail.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Blackmail, I believe, is random after a couple of turns.
Okay, thank you. Because I was like, if it doesn't activate until it activates it, like, no, don't just like activate it to send it my way. That's just rude.
That would be
Can
rude,
you
I agree.
sell it?
No.
Because that would be like, because I don't know if y'all were just watching, but when I changed my job, that is self-shit to the king. Like, I love the idea of selling blackmail to the king. Just breaking the game real quick. Because now the king's dead.
Well, yeah. Anyway, yeah. I thought about Apex just because I'm like, this legitimately does look kind of fun, but also it'd be more online games to play with friends.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Cahill didn't pass off his blackmail. That's nice of him.
I
It is
forgot.
nice.
Well, I thought I would have to pass Max first. To
No.
Why would you have to pass me?
You use it as an item, if I remember correctly.
And check.
Yeah, hold on. I hope you realize I get advantage because I do actually know how to pickpocket people. And before anyone raises their eyebrow at me, it's because I liked putting
Well,
tiny
I'm-
miscolored Pokemon figurines in their pockets.
Now hold on. I'm doing the sign of age, so you would have to contest it, I guess.
That's what I'm contesting, yeah.
Okay.
Because like I know the schmooze.
But they still get advantage. Even when they're contesting, they would still get the advantage.
Yeah. Alright, I got a 17.
I don't think I rolled that. I mean, I do have a. Give me a second. I'll go with this one.
I was gonna say I keep mine on my desk because I only have one set of dice, and it is my orange creamsicle dice I use for DMing.
I've got so many dice.
Okay,
Everyone
got
I know that plays D&D has a million sets of dice. I'm like, why? I only need the one, and I'm the DM. I roll more than
Because-
anybody.
Because sometimes dice roll badly and they have to go to dice jail. Also,
I violently dislike applying weird stuff like that to my inanimate objects.
also because the green and gold dice are different to the white and gold dice are different to the blue and silver dice. You use them for different things. If you're in a forest, you roll green and gold. If you're at sea, you roll blue and silver. Like, there are reasons.
I rolled a nat 1, by the way. I just want to, I sent a picture.
Cahill, I love you so very much.
I rolled just a straight up nat.
So that's why you didn't pass it off to me.
Yeah,
You were like, I'll just pass by Max. And then you proceeded to just walk past me like, wait, I think I forgot to do something.
Lord, I don't know if I'll ever be in a D&D game or be the one DMing, but fucking, can that just be how natural ones work? It's like a ADHD, just like fucking, I just forgot to do it. I walked up.
That's how I tend to
do the
roll
action.
mine.
Okay, good, because that's how it should be like.
Well, because I don't want them to feel like you're getting punished for it
Yeah,
that one. It's
exactly.
more, you just don't do what you're trying to do because you forgot.
Because I feel like that's still a bad feeling, you know?
Yeah, failure's not good.
Yeah, well, no, I meant, like, why the fuck, what was I doing and why did I immediately forget what it was? You know, and I also didn't I despise this game. I'm gonna die.
See,
Moron.
See, I pulled off a sneaky trick with my 17 on sleight of hand, which is I stole your train of thought.
Oh my hello.
I also have a colleague of mine, her boyfriend, makes like custom chainmail things. So I commissioned a chainmail dice bag.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's pretty good. Oh wait.
Do
You
you
This
to
is a
gamble,
risky
Cahill?
one.
Yeah.
You like to gamble?
I don't want. Yes, I don't want to change it. I do not like to gamble. I have bad luck.
Oh, I love gambling. I've also got bad luck. Oh, by the way, when you change your class, you do get a pay cut because part of your salary is based on just job class,
Yeah.
like level.
Oh. Ow!
Because Danube got taken away.
Yeah, I took Danube away from you.
I fucking remember. Actually, I think 7 of the towns got like.
Oki has 6 sets of D10s because they wanted to run Vampire the Masquerade. But D&D is too mainstream and friends didn't want to do another system.
Oki, thank you. I'm glad I have someone else on my.
Oh,
I'm
it's
sorry,
Green
hold on.
Jr.
Oki, I love you to death. I will get right back to that. What are we doing? I just see very.
Good
very
day,
fun-
everyone. Thanks for
a
coming.
very flamboyant, ambiguously gendered individual
Yeah.
here.
Still, it's yeah. My name is Green Jr., the richest man in the world. I've called you all here for a reason. I want you to entertain me by playing a card game.
Pig, what's the fucking game from FF8?
Triple Triad? Oh, are we triple triading up in here?
We're gonna
Hey,
gonna
Hill,
play
did you?
Triple Triad.
How do you not know every Final Fantasy's individual?
Let's
card
see.
game?
I'll have you all play Dokapon cards. I'm looking forward to a good game.
Pig, I mean, Max, you really want me to get really good at Blitzball and
It's not a card game. You fool!
You decide what order to draw cards in.
It is a minigame. I just care about card games. Hey, congrats!
Oh, this is one of those where it's worse to be in first place.
Oh, this chugs balls.
Chug those balls.
Mm,
Do it.
I'm gonna very politely ask you to not do that.
Okay. Dale's turn. Fucking ow!
None of there's no repercussions other than you just blew up.
Why me?
For the funny, have you considered?
Yeah,
Hey, look, a
right,
match.
I should have considered the funny. It was
To be
pretty
fair,
good.
it's pretty funny.
Pretty good. Oh, damn it. Oh, beans. Oh,
You
no.
fool. Now pick and steal the cards.
Oh, butts. Oh, butts.
Hey, got an O card.
Pete finally lost his B card.
I'm full of rage.
I'm
Pig, I hope you know I hate you after this.
I know.
Oh my
Like,
lord.
I really need you to understand I hate you now.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, you're not. If you were sorry, you'd stop.
No, but come on.
Like, congrats. No one else can win unless you draw another fucking bomb.
Or, well, now I can't win. What was that about? It's bad to be in first. We walked ourselves into a corner.
Well, it
without...
generally is.
I just blew myself up. And Pig and Max ran away with everything.
But consider, Kyle, it was funny.
Funny.
Listen, I can't help that I love memorization games. I've got the tism.
Keep it, yeah.
4 pairs? Oh, heck yes.
Ooh, tasty. Oh, look at that speed boost.
Mmm.
God, I can't wait to dance on your grave.
Why would you do that?
Well,
Stop, sir.
Oh, so these literally correspond to the things I got.
yeah.
I just assumed that I got stuff for
Stuff that are like at random. Like,
Yeah.
you got 4, so here's your prizes for 4.
fire bracelet.
That does look incredibly useful for how you guys have been playing, actually.
Yeah.
And Scorch!
Nice.
The thing is, do I want this when I can just fuck with y'all?
That's up to you.
Swamp sounds better.
Bob sounds more fun. I don't know about better, it just sounds more fun.
Town warp is nice. You got 2 trap dodgers.
I
or
I'm
that.
scared.
That is valid. Yeah.
You have matched up 0 pairs. Keep up the good work.
Okay, we're getting back to the real game. Hey,
I've never seen that event.
I haven't either, and I had a blast looking at ripped men and then kicking Cahill's ass for no reason.
Big, I do want to say, if you want me to stream FFA, you just have to hammer home. At any time, challenge any character to triple triumph. And I saw that.
Oh.
in the article, and I was like, yeah,
Hey Cahill, can I tell you a funny secret about the fact that you can challenge anyone to triple triad at any point in time? You can get everyone's ultimate weapon by the end of the first disc just by playing triple triad.
It's just really
Yeah.
difficult.
It's not difficult.
No, I mean, being that good at triple triad, I found
No,
difficult.
it's not. It's actually not, dude.
Do you all see what's happening?
Oh my lord.
No,
Big,
I did pick. I was gently ignoring it because this happened last round and it made me want to cry.
Big, resist Satan.
Why would I
No,
resist
don't
Satan?
resist Satan. Don't resist
Resist
Satan, but
Satan.
resist this.
Why? Why on earth would I?
Max, if I kill him real quick,
No.
stop it.
No, it does not.
What if I do it for fun, Big? What if I did it for fun?
So
I'll
the thing
cry.
is-
Okay.
Wait, Cahill, give him the blackmail.
It
Cahill,
won't stop
if we
me.
just run away from him after he transforms, give him the blackmail, he'll die as the Dark Lord and we'll be fine.
I don't think you can give blackmail to the Dark Lord.
Why wouldn't you be able to? You're still just another player.
Yeah, but the Darkling doesn't have any item spaces, to the best of my knowledge.
I'll check.
Because the Darkling
Yeah,
does.
we're gonna.
You have to give up all items to become the Darkling.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't hold any.
Big, you can try and like reason it as much as you want, but I'm gonna check regardless. So.
Whoa! I lucked straight into the contract?
Well...
I don't know what the contract does. Pig, explain.
So when you get the Whispers of Dark Revenge, normally you have to go to the dark space, which is in the far bottom right of the board. But the contract teleports you there.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm so angry.
That didn't help your case at all. If I'm being honest.
Wait, no, Cahill, wait till he transforms. When he turns into Darkling, he's gonna drop all his items.
Yeah, but I might die before that. So I'm gonna wait one more turn.
Next turn, if he's not a Darkling, you can send it my way. That way, neither of us have to like suffer. Because I'm not gonna send it back to you. A, you have more money than me. B, I don't like Pig having the Darkling power twice in one game.
then you shouldn't have kept me in last place. This is not a
I
strategy.
didn't keep you in last place. Your shitty
I
decision
know.
making did.
Yeah. Luck is doing this to you, pig. Don't play lost.
Like, we reconciled our differences last stream. You don't get to hold me accountable for that.
No, I'm not talking about the robot. I mean, you'll have more
It's
money
not
than
like
me,
you-
and I feel bad about it.
You can feel bad about it, but you don't have to punish us because of
I'm
that.
feeling inadequate in my marriage because of you guys.
To be fair,
I am too, Cahill.
to be fair, I am not punishing anybody.
Out of my way.
The game is giving me an opportunity to make to get something back.
You're not getting trying to reason with us, Pig. That doesn't. No, actually,
I'm trying to
You're not
reason
getting
with myself
anything
to
from this.
justify it.
you are not going to gain anything.
I am.
No, you actually are not.
I'm gonna gain a lot of experience.
You are already a higher level than me, Pig.
And not by fighting you. There are other ways to gain experience.
No,
as
I'm
Darkling.
saying, like, if you're gonna complain about the discrepancy and unfairness,
No.
your level's unrelated. You just want to cause problems.
I want to cause problems and also level the playing field. If nobody has any money,
What do you mean level the playing field?
I'm-
This isn't gonna level me up, Pig. It's already uneven.
no, not level you up. Level the playing field in terms of money.
No, it won't.
It will. It'll take away everybody's towns if I do it. right.
Except for mine and Cahill's castle, which you can't steal, you piece of shit.
You can as the Darkling, actually. Also, Cahill, your PNG tuber has disappeared.
That's because he left the call, Pig.
Oh. That I didn't notice.
Are we good?
No.
Okay. Yeah, well then.
I do want to see some magic.
Max, I will say, in Pig's defense, which is not something I would normally say in this specific situation, but I do think this is the most prime example of don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yes.
Like, this,
Like, why should I not use what the game gave me?
I mean, yeah, well, besides the fact that it can be kind of unfun at certain parts, which, to be fair, Pig, also isn't on you. It's literally just because.
Yeah, you can't even give it to me.
Well, there you go. That's regrettable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The game sucks because of this. Like, it's not that the Darkling is overpowered. It's how overpowered it is that ends up. Wait, can you just? Oh, okay, I was about to. I was like, wait a minute. Can you just?
You can't drop cursed items, unfortunately.
That would have been amazing. But anyway. Can I go?
Oh, now Max has left the call.
Oh.
I'm sad.
No, listen. I'm trying. Where's the thing to see?
Why?
Not.
Is this what you wanted?
Yes. I need to use my double spinners. Like this is not working out. Like I'm not getting anything good because of this. Big, I miss Max.
Me too.
But at the same time, you know, again, it's bullshit. But what makes it bullshit is entirely the game design, and then not anything you have control over. Even if you just kind of do nothing, you know.
So, one of the things worth mentioning is the Darkling strategy is kind of best early game. Later in the game, you just have so much that it's not worth it, and this is probably the last time I'm going to end up using this.
I'm sure Max would love to hear that if they were here.
Also, the game does not want me to have Darkling points, so
Darkling, though. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this one. You would pull some horse just like this. Fucking 5 spinners. Oh, I love paper mache.
Hi, Max.
I'm developing an ulcer.
I'm sorry.
No. Wait, what's 6?
Your apology means nothing to me.
Big, I accept your apology. If it means anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no. So, 2 spinner hits.
And that got you 6.
Could have got. Hold on, Cahill. You do know 6
Six
could
could
have
have
got you
got
to
you
the castle. Because you can go both ways and they take different amounts to get to the castle.
I didn't think about that, but now I don't get more.
I mean, it ended up the same way either way. But...
Dang. I am doing just fine. I want a different job. Yeah.
Can I be a hairstylist in the castle where no one can hurt me anymore?
That would be a fantastic. That'd be a good idea, actually. Now this job. That was. I do not trust myself. Thief. Yes.
Were you scared that you were accidentally on like cleric or something?
Yeah, that is exactly what I was worried about.
No! For what it's worth,
look
Cahill, like,
amazing.
you get put right back into that menu, so you
Yeah.
can change back.
Oh, no, I don't. Okay, well.
Well, you can go back to
so
Carly.
you're fine.
Yeah. I didn't realize what that was saying.
Hey there.
Aw, hello.
Hi.
I love you. Love
Now
me.
hold still. One awesome haircut. Come.
Now steal the death.
By the way, there are
Oh,
also magazines you can buy that give you that unlock new
Anytime.
hairstyles.
Yeah, but why would I?
Because Cahill, because there is a hairstyle simply called duck,
No, duck.
and it is upon your head a duck.
That does sound good. Complete the ritual. Complete the ritual to stop Max from ever being my friend again. I'm sure I could complete that ritual.
No, you see, I don't think Max has a problem with you at the moment.
If he steals my death block, I'm gonna have a problem with him.
Yeah, I was
That's
about to say.
that's valid, actually.
Spider
I'm stuck with the blackmail.
Nope, just Spider G. Oh my lord, you know what I just remembered? I remembered I had a
Oh
dream
Lord, Max, I'm sorry.
the other night where
You can shut up.
this is your fault. Oh, that was kind of cute actually. I had a dream I had like
Out of my way.
that I was at a subway station I used to go to, not the restaurant. That's disgusting. Like an actual train station. And all over there were these spiders that had like abdomens the size of softballs.
Ew.
I was very upset in the dream. I was like, I need to know.
I somehow by the time you started and in between that and the time you finished it, I forgot you said in a dream, and I thought you were just saying you saw spiders that big, and I was ready to vomit.
Yeah. No, it'd be worse in real life. But here's the thing: I was thinking, I was remembering them like they were real, which is why I was like, no, that was a dream, and I'm now going to share this story with people. I was talking to someone today, and they have very bad problems. There's this guy on social media who will do videos of walking through like the Everglades or the Amazon rainforest. I love those videos when he's showing every animal except the spiders, and he shows the spiders in every video. And I really want him to stop showing the spiders except that video. Some people are very go on.
I was gonna say, CK, what you do is you go, Max, I want my good friend Stealth to watch this video, but there's spiders. Can you come just like cut out the content?
Well, no, I'm not trying to send it to Stealth. I'm saying I don't enjoy seeing those videos with the spiders in it. So,
My point
probably
still
run
stands.
it. Well, but then I have to see the spiders.
Yeah, but like you can still make me watch it first, and then go like, cut them out. Make sure there's none, please.
Do it now.
And I'll go, yeah. Also, while you were talking about that, Pig's Pokemon game had a Scorpy show up, and I think that's really cool.
Oh, that's cute. But anyway, but yeah, like there are some people online I've realized that are very mean about things
That's
like
true.
spiders. Like some people will be like, kill it, and it's like that's my pet. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Those people need
It
to
like,
stop.
yeah, I was gonna say, because I guarantee you, like, having arachnophobia doesn't mean you just hate spiders existing. Pretty sure it means you got a fear of spiders.
Yeah.
Like you're actively choosing to be a dick.
When you're actively choosing to be a dick when you comment like that.
That's what, yeah.
Be like,
I'm
"I
not
don't
smart,
wanna look
Caleb."
like that." No, you're fine. Yeah. I don't like spiders, but I'm not gonna be mean about that. I'm just trying my best to avoid spiders.
Entirely fair. I have like a really, I'm gonna say like actually normal response to spiders in real life, which is I don't want them on me.
Yes.
That's
And my
how-
family has decided that is somehow the same thing as arachnophobia.
No.
Like, no, I'm pretty sure not wanting a spider on you is pretty normal.
There's
I feel like
lots,
that's like a pretty standard response.
there's lots of animals I love, and if I randomly found them on me, I'd be really scared. Like, at least for a little bit.
Centipedes are the worst.
I don't know if I'd say worse, but they're pretty up there.
Centipedes are like... If hell is real, centipedes live there. Absolutely sure. I can't think of another animal that more belongs in that category.
Oh, come
Gnats.
on.
Gnats are annoying.
Gnats or
Yeah.
bats?
Gnats, G-N-A-T.
Okay, that's fine. Because I was like, bats are rad. What are you talking about?
Bats are
No, I would never say that about bats.
Bats are close. I was saying this the other day. Bats are closer to flying puppies than they are.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
I wouldn't go them that far. They're definitely different.
I wouldn't go that far. Well, so there's like I don't know what like the subspecies are, but there's like the flying fox, for example, and that's like the biggest one. But like bats like that look most like puppies, and there's the
How they look
micro-bats.
versus how they are two different things, Gail.
That is okay. Well, I was saying looks, and also they seem to act adorable. So I was just gonna throw that in there. I
So
like-
unrelated to pigs weird traumatizing of me, I am having really bad stomach cramps. So if it gets worse, I'll let y'all know.
I'm sorry,
Man,
Max.
you did a long stream last time, but like, there's one.
Oh no, I'd love to do a long stream today too. I'm just feeling it, and I'm like, if it gets too bad and I don't know what's causing it, I may go check with my family real quick and be like, hey, quick question.
You're fine.
Did y'all feed me anything a little too arsenic riddled today?
That was one of the reasons. I was really not wanting to read, but like my stomach just got turned upside down from the dinner I ate moments ago. I was pretty upset. I would like that. Yes, absolutely.
Good job!
I can't believe Smage wouldn't be best friends with any centipede.
Can't believe Smeg
Rip.
human centipede.
I get to say hi to the Reaper.
Well, don't fear the Reaper. Oh, that didn't work.
I'm not a season. I believe that's the point of that song.
All of your items, that's right.
Oh, cool. I'm
I-
glad Death blocked death.
I thought it would.
I thought it would too. And also, I physically could not give it to Pig at one point.
No, I know. I was there.
Max, can I point out, and I hate to point this out, but I was going
Cahill.
to...
Cahill, I have a lot of love in my heart right now. I need you to just not talk to me right now because I'm not mad at you, and I feel like whatever you're about to say is gonna actually make me mad at you, okay?
Okay. Okay. Chat, you know.
I don't blame anyone for the blackmail, but I'm now in a foul mood.
Then why don't you go kiss her?
Cahill, what did I just say?
Cahill?
Just say.
Cahill?
What did I
No,
literally just
Cahill.
say?
Cahill, genuinely.
How dare you?
I don't know. No one has ever gotten that.
Have you never seen the Muppets, Cahill?
I've seen...
Have you
I've
never seen Kermit, the person that Sal keeps telling me I am? Sal's a delight, by the way. Anytime he thinks I'm not doing well, he'll just like either scribble together
Ah,
or find random Kermit images and just send them to me en masse.
I'm having such awful luck with this Dark Kingdom.
It just really cracks me up to see Sal like panicking. They're like, "Oh no, Max needs a Kermit, help!"
I have... Okay, so I do have to ask you guys.
Yeah.
If you were to kin one of them...
Kin? What does that
this-
mean?
Okay, hold on. Do we really need to get into this, Pig? Are you genuinely asking?
I don't know what that word means.
Okay, that's what I'm checking for. Pinning is a thing that spawned on Tumblr a very long time ago. And it
early days
was-
of computer.
Wait, is this like the thing where you believe like you are actually that thing in another
Yes.
world or something?
Yes.
Or like in a parallel universe you're an
That-
anime horse?
Yes, this is that. and it has gotten, I want to say better, but that's not quite the word, but it's gotten better since, you know, the decade that it's been around under such terminology, but like, yes, that is what that is. There used to be a time where like legitimately Pig, if two people kinned Markiplier, the real person, they would actually get into very public fights for having the same kin of real person Mark Edward Fishbach.
Okay, but
because there can't be two Markipliers.
But the answer is I would kin Rizzo the Rat.
Well, I was.
Dude,
I was gonna
okay,
give
you're
you
so
options.
right.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you options before this, and the options were gonna be which one of you is Statler and which one of you is Waldorf.
No, I'm Rizzo the Rat.
No, you have to be Statler or Waldorf. Choose one now.
I hate both of
Choose
them.
one now.
Waldorf.
I choose not to kin.
Bad news.
Choose
Was not an option.
That wasn't an option. You can't.
Also, by the way, Pig, I love you to death, but I love looking at this graph, and it's like you can see where you got to be a Darkling.
Twice, yeah.
It's really funny.
Things haven't improved. I love how you got to be a Darkling, and so far all that is done is me and Max have stayed in roughly exactly the same places, and you have dropped off the map into the little corner. So what did I tell you about state and Pig? What did I say? I said stay away.
Boy, this is synchronizing for a while.
I was gonna say, given the option between Statler and Waldorf, Pig would kill himself in the room.
Oh darn and blast. The shops have taken a paid holiday.
Good.
Everyone's gone on vacation for a week.
Good.
Oh.
Why is this being shown as bad
All
news?
shops are closed this week because you can't stop on any... You can't go to any shops.
Yeah, they need a break. Where's the downside?
Pig, we support unions here. Do you not?
All of the shopkeepers are run by one person per theme. Like, you realize how hard it is for them to run across the continents?
They're getting there before we do.
The downside for you is that you're safe on shop tiles.
Yeah,
Hey,
we can still
I've
go to the shop.
made my peace with just not being safe around you.
This kind of Pig captured Volva.
Yeah, right after I just re-liberated them. Like I said, I already don't feel safe around Pig. Going in a shop doesn't make me feel more safe.
Mac, would you like me to go liberate Volva for you?
That would not actually make me feel better for some reason.
Wait a minute. Something about that seems fishy.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Also, I would kin Miss Piggy if I had to, just so we're clear.
That does make sense.
The thing is, that was my first instinct, but then I realized...
But you're not Miss Piggy in any way.
Correct. I feel like I have big Rizzo energy.
You do, you really do. Thing is, like, on a normal day, I'm very Kermit.
Okay. Okay. Let me
You
ask
are.
guys.
It's just I'm on Kale's and Pig stream right now, and that turns me into Miss Piggy for some reason.
I forgot. I literally forgot his name. Who's the guy who is literally the center of Muppets in Space and is one of the main three Muppets?
I'm gonna say Gonzo and move on.
It is Gonzo, yes.
I've never seen Muppets in Space. I only know Gonzo, and that's all I need to know.
And I
Oh,
love
I'm so good at Muppet.
I was about to say, who am I more like, Gonzo or Ozzy?
If you had to compare yourself between Gonzo and anyone else, then you're already wrong. It's just Gonzo.
Okay. Then I'm probably Gonzo.
Yeah.
I do love saying Walker.
That is fair.
I am literally intentionally referencing Foz, that doesn't necessarily mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That's the thing. I don't think Fozzie would reference himself. I do know Gonzo would.
my act is going to include a lot of fire and ensuing shenanigans. Fozzie, because Gonzo is funny. Damn.
Fun fact.
You know what? Hey, Snake,
Wow.
you don't
Wow,
have to be
Snake.
here.
Hey, Smade, did you know that there are mods in chat that can time you out and or ban you?
I would not do it. Now you've
I'm
got
like, Cahill, I'm not saying you were going to. I just want to make sure Smade knows that that is a potential option that can happen should you deem his behavior unruly.
Sage, listen, I have 5 viewers. You can take the 20% if you want. Like, no one's making. I did not force you to come here.
Quick fun fact for Max. So, you cannot run away from a fight with a Darkling. But I
Okay.
believe you can use your escape skill.
Do you want to test it, Pig?
No.
What have I got to lose?
No, I don't want to test it, because even if I beat you, I don't get anything from it, because I'm higher level than you.
Oh, you can fight me in a town? What kind of horse this is this? I knew you'd fuck. Go on, pick one. I mean, does it really matter?
No.
Like,
The only thing you could possibly do is if for some reason Pig gets real frisky and Pig Strike, you might possibly be able to kill him.
Yes.
That is it. Because counter
So-
does take into effect the attacking person's stats.
So what if I did it for funny?
That would be fun. I picked defend because I figured like I didn't know like the attack would be that fast, but I figured like the magic would be better than we've seen before. Like that's so bad.
I'm not gonna be too mean.
So when you change my hairstyle, I'll be very.
Draw a dick on his face. Draw a dick on his face. He'll
Yeah.
never know it. This world doesn't have mirrors.
Cahill, important. Can you leave the call for a minute?
Okay, I'll do that. 1 second.
I'll ping you when you get to come. Okay.
Yeah, I'll let him.
What should I rename him?
Oh. What would piss him off the most without being actually like offensive? How many characters do you get? Because you could do something like Final Fantasy VIII is amazing or some shit like that. Oh, you don't get a choice.
Oh, that's
this is
boring. This is worse than the old game in this way.
Hi, Cahill, we're upset now.
You're upset now.
We didn't get to pick the name.
Oh, you didn't get to pick the. Wait.
I
so
checked.
The game made it OMG hacks.
Yes.
Yeah. Cahill, I need you to understand, I don't think I can convince Pig to name you that when he could also name you something absolutely ridiculous like Zoo Smell Poop Lord. Like, just sort of weird.
Well,
Like, when that's on the table, OMG hacks with a 4 for the A's. Like, it's apples and oranges,
sounds like
you know?
something I would do on stream as like a I'm so gamer moment, as a parody.
Parody's nuts!
Fucking It's actually in the stream too now. You know,
Gotcha, understood. It's been lovely serving with you.
Also, I feel like I stand by what I said because while you were doing that, I was talking. I realized Smage mentioned like me and something centipedes, and I really think if centipedes could talk and also comprehend what hell is, they would be like, yeah, I'm probably from there. That seems a lot like my whole deal. I live the life of a centipede.
Stealth, stop! You need to stop. I'm going to die.
I don't know. Okay, Stealth gave them the Toki Toki fruit, and that's a real devil fruit. So I don't know.
Well, any sound effect is a real devil fruit, just so we're clear. That's like the bit.
But I also don't know why he chose that one in particular. I know I focused on an inane detail that I shouldn't have.
No, it's One Piece. We knew you would.
That's your thing, Cahill. It's fine.
That's why I like SCP. It's like, well, I haven't read an SCP in a while because life is horrific enough that I don't need to.
I'm almost on 4,000 finally.
But like enough of it is consistent and consistently like, you know, kind of labeled and filed in such a way that so many fictional things aren't, that I'm just like, ah, finally, the real shit. Oh, paradox. See, I was like, Stealth had a reason for that. What is it? Oh, but thank you, Stealth.
I was gonna say, Stealth like probably had like a good reason for everything. Seems about right.
Also, I love someone. I saw a TikTok of someone who was like, people will mention there are rare devil fruits. Like, what the fuck constitutes rare? They're all one of a kind. And he was just like, it's probably just based off of how easy it makes it to kill. And the Toki moment specifically lets you jump forward in time.
Yeah.
So he was just like, that's probably like the rarest fruit, because every time you do it, another like 100-year passes where no one gets to have that devil fruit.
Good job!
Like, I think of like one person that's had that devil fruit for centuries now, which is probably not difficult. So, fun fiction stuff.
I mean, I don't know. You could tell me if he's just actually like god, like literal god levels of invincible, and I believe you.
Scaredy, thank you for the raid. Heck.
Scaredy. What a good guy.
Hi.
What up? Not Scaredy, he's scared. Still smile. Still
What on earth is Rabby Ribby? And did you enjoy it?
What? Now I'm curious.
Scaredy, I just
I want to
want
go look at.
you
Oh.
You did raid Satan.
Um.
Just know that. Big piece of it.
Hey, I'm gonna put a very, I promise, unrelated.
But
image
by the way,
in
I just want
What?
everybody to see where I can go on this map.
I feel like while I was busy informing you guys of what Scaredy was playing, something bad happened.
What?
No.
I have several fears.
Is it what I put in the group chat, or is it where you can move?
No. Oh. Okay. Well, honestly,
Yeah, Pig's suddenly interested in the game.
yeah. Look, I am very predictable. Cute anime girls will always get me interested.
Also, it's a beat 'em up bullet hell Metroidvania, according to Scaredy.
I
Certainly didn't get that vibe.
Now I want to play it. Now I want to play it. Now I want to play it.
Congrats,
I've
Scaredy.
heard-
You convinced both of them to play it with two different excuses.
Okay, I did not make an excuse. I was
I didn't say
completely
make an
open.
excuse. I'm just saying, like, it's two different reasons for both.
At first I thought it was going to be, Hentai Adventure #1, which is of course the top seller.
Why would you start at the beginning? There's so many quality of life by the time 7 rolls around. I mean, what?
Fuck yeah.
No, look,
Yeah.
the thing is, you don't really experience how important that quality of life is unless you've played through them all.
Yeah. And also, like, it's kind of like Zelda, Zelda 1. Both had, like, a lack of quality of life stuff, but also some, like, elements that made it really unique. And Hentai Adventure really, like, mimics that in a way. So, like, sure, they kind of got a formula down as they moved on. Some people really prefer, like, the original vision that they were going for with that.
I can feel my soul getting up like you going, yeah, Hentai Adventure 1 is just like Zelda.
Yeah. Max,
I can look down at myself from the skies and go, yep, this is what I'm doing
There's
right now.
probably just like it's like fucking Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto at this point. There's probably like a Breath of the Wild where all the characters are just naked, especially Sidon. And you might say Sidon is already naked.
No, he could be more naked. He's got
yeah,
armor.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'd like to see him side on.
That's-
Sorry,
no.
I'll leave.
But, oh brother, this guy stinks. I really want to nail that impression more.
You're very close, and I can't wait to one day manage to, like, just out of nowhere gift you, like, a really, really high quality mic. Just so when you finally nail these, like, really off the wall impressions that I adore, they are super crisp and clear, so I can make a soundboard of ridiculousness.
They're just Gail, I just need you to get better at SpongeBob character.
The character, what is his name, KL?
It's not. I mean, okay, fine. Lord, I didn't realize you were gonna press me about the. Well, I call them B because you have the main cast of SpongeBob, but then you have.
Yeah,
the
but, like, would
extras
you
and
really
stuff.
call, like, Pearl a main cast member, or is she a
Yes.
side character they bring up sometimes if it
I mean,
needs
that's
to
fair,
happen?
Still, most of the. I think of the any named SpongeBob character is an A character because the extras are all consistently there. They just don't have names. They're always just in the back. So.
Okay, but, like, are you implying that, like, Fred the Fish is, like, a main character then?
No, he is
Because he's got a name.
Yeah, they gave him a name just because he popped up so much. but still.
No,
And also,
no.
first off, Max, we're not about to start talking about when Nickelodeon stopped scraping the bottom of the barrel and started digging through the barrel. I'm
But
trying
they
to
brought a
figure out-
pickaxe. Those dudes are hitting bedrock
Exactly.
under the barrel, and they were like, "No, we ain't stopping here."
Exactly.
What if we had like 6 my leg gags in one episode? It's like, oh, is it the episode where they made it the whole episode points? No, they just do that now.
At this point, like SpongeBob, like if you listed all of the like SpongeBob episodes in like a row next to each other, it would almost look like you slowly dipped a stick in acid, where the end would be rancid and ruined, and then but there's like a part where the middle and it's like it's still pretty good, and the top
It like weirdly didn't like do anything to the middle for some reason.
yeah,
And so like the parts you're holding and a weird chunk in the middle look like mostly fine. Like
yeah, like,
they're not as good as when they
good.
went in, but like they're fine, you know.
yeah.
And then the rest is anywhere between I've seen Swiss cheese with less holes than this, and it's actually invisible.
And somehow the same exact part of the strip. I legitimately don't like talking about this line of SpongeBob, but regardless, somehow the same exact part of the strip from earlier in the strip got here. Like it moved. Like it just like they copied and pasted it down on.
They clone stamped part of the dipstick.
I don't even know how they did that. I don't know how the acid managed to do that. Oh, and here they've managed to like desecrate the grave of the author, which again,
Oh no, see that's the second dipstick that even when you first pulled it out has not been in the acid yet. Looks like it went through the fucking ringer.
Man, these are weird fucking dipsticks. Where are we getting?
What's wrong with our car?
We need better equipment around here.
For what it's worth, Cahill, like, I didn't believe, like, oh, there's not really a decline in one, because, like, I really did enjoy a lot of the episodes well past season 3, where everyone says the big downfalls, and, like, I enjoyed a lot of those anyway. And then, Cahill, I watched, like, after I stopped watching, because, like, obviously I aged out of watching SpongeBob. I went back and I watched some of those episodes. Cahill, but I get it. I get it retroactively.
Like there are plenty of later on episodes, but okay, I legitimately think you can mark it by the movie. From original to first movie, that's like
That's what everyone calls the golden years, and that's what a
Yeah.
lot, like, I'd say half the people our age call, like, the only good part.
that is well, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it, but regardless.
I know you wouldn't, that's what I'm saying, is, like, most people really do think that is just the only good SpongeBob there is.
But that's just like that is like the art of cartooning. Like if you want
Yeah.
to be a cartoonist like me, you watch that. It's like, oh, I get it. And then like from the first movie to the second movie, that's just like this isn't necessarily the best, but it's still pretty good.
It's passable, like, it's a children's cartoon. It looks like a children's cartoon. It's not innovative, it's not super unique like SpongeBob, you know,
It wouldn't-
was,
it-
but it's good.
You would be entertained, but you wouldn't get why SpongeBob is such a big deal.
Yeah.
And then past the second movie,
Past the second,
then-
like,
then we stop. Then it's not even SpongeBob anymore. We just stopped talking about it. We all agreed not to mention this one.
like, here's the thing, because Pig, you know this very intimately about me. Cahill, you vaguely know this. Y'all know I tried to play Sonic Boom for the Wii U, right? Rise of Lyric. I tried to play it, and I tried to give it a fair shake. Because I'd always heard, like, oh, it's a piece of shit, it's garbage, whatever. And every time I watched people play it, they were clearly, like, intentionally glitching the game. I was like, okay. I played the game, did my best to not glitch or anything. Just as a game, that game's ass. And I tried really hard to like it. It's so bad. I couldn't finish more than one level on stream. I streamed for 8 hours that day and couldn't get past more than one level.
Like,
I really like to give things a fair shake. Also, I could not recommend anybody watch any SpongeBob after the second movie. It's actually just that bad to not waste your time. Don't.
all I'm saying is like, it's almost like I feel this way about Pokemon and the Star Wars sequels, where it's just like this conversation has been had so many times, and if anything, it's just kind of diminishing people who love like the heart of these franchises. That I don't feel like reiterating on it so many times, and we all get it.
Yeah.
And at some point, like I do mean it, like, you know, especially because you can mark it with the movies and where Stephen Hillenburg was included and stuff like that.
Yeah, because didn't he take a break part way through? He didn't.
Not involved for years, but yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure it was like he still owned it, but he didn't really like put his input in, and you can tell.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like clearly, even though this is all SpongeBob labeled and like Nickelodeon marketed, this isn't what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, that's why I am interested about being like, okay,
Yeah.
You're just like, someone was trying to sell something. They didn't know what was.
Man, you remember when like SpongeBob had a little bit of green to him for some reason, and it just like it was weird.
I will say,
I miss that. I really do miss him looking just a little very bad.
I was about to say, I actually don't like how the very first episode started. Like, I like SpongeBob a little, squeaky. In the first few episodes. That has a lot of cell animation.
Good job!
Great.
Oh yeah.
So, SpongeBob, why are you so rough, my guy? When did you get rugged?
SpongeBob here looking like a picture of uranium.
Are we in? Why are we in Dragon Ball Z right now? How did you get?
So sadly, I couldn't get Castle Panic.
Sadly.
Oh.
It is sad for me. That's literally what I was aiming for, but I was rolling so terribly.
Oh wait, is this about to be the end of your?
Yes.
This is not been as bad as it was.
No,
Yes, by
because
sheer chance and not because Pig was in any way merciful.
mostly I just rolled really awfully.
Yeah, and again, I'm not gonna blame Pig for this. So much of what the Darkling is and why it's bad is purely because the game designers would be like, oh, wouldn't it be
Yes,
fun?
but also he had no actual obligation to enter this mode.
No, I had no obligation, but I wanted to.
But it was
There
funny.
you go. Like my problem with the Darkling being a bad game design choice versus I still blame Pig because he still actively chose to do this to himself. Like,
Oh, I'm fine.
Nah.
no, you're fine.
I'm fine.
Just
So-
gonna have a little faith, buddy.
Never myself. Never myself.
Well, that's what you got friends for, man.
Anyway, everyone go like, oh my lord. I remember to. I
Hey,
can't.
hung on with the ability to say fuck.
But anyway, everyone go watch, like some Prime era fun stuff, and maybe not. Nickelodeon.
It is also worth noting, by the way, what Oki says. The Darkling is also fun.
I
Like-
wouldn't know Pig.
Like, I'm
Because
aware
it's
of
not
that.
fun for us.
I know, but the Darkling is fun for the Darkling.
Max, if you want to see how fun it is, just start losing. Lose now.
Pig keeps trying to make that a reality.
Be the champion.
Actually, I
of
take-
the world.
You didn't need to run. I intentionally didn't
Which
attack you.
one do you prefer?
I wouldn't know that.
I know, but it
Uh,
it genuinely wouldn't have benefited me at all. And I am doing this for my benefit, to be clear. I'm not doing it to terrorize y'all. I'm doing it to win. It probably won't work.
I believe in you, Pig. I believe in your Satan powers.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Mark.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know,
I don't think
it's
I have
weird
one.
how we can.
What do you want to say?
I feel like it's weird
Yeah.
to bring the conversation back around to like.
What do you want
let's
to
talk
say?
about,
What
like,
do you
the
want to
original
say?
Mario
Yeah.
Wonder. That's what makes me so
Yeah.
excited
Come
for
back
Mario
soon.
Wonder. Is that
It's completely new.
well, it's
I
completely
wish-
new, but it's also like the same flavor of very, very old Mario.
Yeah, I wish I could be excited. I really do. I've just stopped trusting game companies to put out actual good games.
That is a perfectly reasonable reaction.
I was
And
about
like, I'm not saying this is gonna happen to Mario Wonder, but I know a lot of people like, even if a game is bad, they get too hyped up before it, and so they'll play it and try to convince themselves it's good anyway. And I've gotten a lot of angry people at me where I go, no, I still don't think this is a fun game. Because I just didn't get hyped for it in the first place. It was like,
That's
I just want
fine.
to look at the game for what it actually is.
Okay, what did I do that you're yelling at me now?
what did you do? Let me ask you that.
Is she just mad because you didn't get to do the thing? Cooper! Hey Hill, you got a Cooper raid!
A Cooper raid.
Okay, it's not my fault that I didn't get the points.
Copper, how often do you hear Max yell? Because I've heard it more today than, I mean, since last time.
I mean, do
More
you want
today
Hey Hill, do you want the genuine answer to that?
I mean, I imagine a couple times.
No,
That's
she
nice.
really doesn't hear me yell a whole lot. I'm
no?
not a loud person.
Except occasionally during this game.
This is the only game that has made me that angry.
They have been being like. But also, what were you playing, Kyle? Unless well, first I have to fucking.
She's playing Bloodborne, I believe, and also doing art after Bloodborne.
Nice.
Second favorite game of all time. You did say art. Well, everyone should go follow Copper. You do good art. And Bloodborne is my favorite game. You should always be supporting art.
Up top, don't worry. I got you.
I'm just checking the percentages real quick because I'm like, now that I'm a mage and I put some points in, how does it affect my things?
I don't think it affects hit chance. I think speed mostly affects that.
Yeah.
I think it's your magic versus their speed.
Oh, weird.
Because like, remember when we first started, like I was leveling nothing but speed. It didn't
Yeah.
raise my hit chance. It just made me dodge your spells.
Hello, Nikki. Also, Raiders, if you want to take equals raid whatever, I enjoy playing. And
Yeah, I wish Twitch did raids better because they've been broken for a while and I'm mad about it.
why, Max? Hold on.
What's up?
You know, I was trying to interact with Copper, but I just
Yeah.
Because you're the highest level player with the most valuable castle. That's why.
I mean, listen. You say that, but Max.
You're half right, pig. Him having the castle, I can't stop.
I know.
I wouldn't target him if I had nothing to gain from it. Because that's just mean.
If you're around for any longer, I am dangerously curious about the SBS in
Let's start Beast.
Yeah.
It's my
Here-
second favorite game. Doesn't really unhealthily know everything about it.
Listen.
Come on, Cahill. Can you even say you like
I
it?
googled that acronym, and the first thing that came up was Backstreet Boys. And I was
Yeah,
willing to
she's
believe-
fighting the Backstreet
I
Boys.
was willing to believe that Copper had found the Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
Listen, if you think Copper couldn't specifically kick the shit out of Nick Carter in one-on-one combat, you are horribly mistaken. That's why they had to all 5 team up against her. Because Backstreet's back, alright? Smidge,
never-
shut the fuck up. Don't steal my bit. I'm gonna claim straight away on that.
I don't like any of everyone's banned. I never count on streamers sticking around. They like people get tired after a stream. But I
Like
was
right out, yeah, that wave of just like, I'm done for the day now.
I was like, wait, hold up. What- Did you fight the Backstreet Boys? I have to know. Someone has to tell me.
I definitely wanted to go like, oh my god, was Lance Bass there? But I could feel Pig's judgment.
Hello there.
What? I don't know who that is.
Wait,
Oh,
are you
you
serious? Lance
I
Bass
don't-
in a different.
I
boy
don't
band.
know anything about
He's
the
in
Backstreet
NSYNC, I
Boys.
believe.
Okay,
Which
if
one?
you say
What?
so.
Which one of them voiced Sephiroth in
Look,
Kingdom Hearts?
sometimes in life.
I know. I vaguely know one
I
of
believe
them.
that was Lance Bass. Hold on.
Okay, what was I about to say?
That plan?
Let me double check
This'll
on
be
that.
a snap. Here.
Copper,
It was
he's a-
Lance Bass in 1, and then George Newbern in 2.
Amazing.
And I think Lance Bass was also in the English dub of the Advent Children movie.
I believe so too. And honestly, it was a really good day for that.
Yeah.
It's also equally weird to me that Roxas is Jesse McCartney. I will never ever forget that shit. It is so funny.
Also, don't know who that is.
Jesse McCartney's a singer.
I believe you.
Well, it's me and music, so I hope you believe me.
Wow. Anyway, did y'all know that fucking Sephiroth is like one of the most aggressive fruit seller? Always trying to give you this hair.
Oh, I thought it was just because he was around Cloud all the time.
Just because Cloud of the fruit.
Yeah.
All that.
I found out people did not know Cloud is a Southerner.
Is he?
He's from the same town Tifa is, and she dresses like a cowboy. Yes.
Also,
Wow,
it is
okay.
like the
When I
southernmost point in Midgar.
Like literally, Cahill. The thing is, like, in
My way.
I was watching someone react to the Crisis Core remake they put on PC and everything, right? And they heard Cloud's VA because shocker, he's in that game. And they're like, why's he got a Southern twang to his voice? I'm like, y'all, he grew up with Tifa, the cowgirl. Yes, he's Southern. The reason he's not in 7 is because of his weird plot point personality problems that get dealt with partway through. And then his speech actually changes in 7 after that point.
I always saw Tifa being a cowgirl as just a weird thing, because it's a mountain village named Nibelheim. If anything, I thought that would be German.
Hey, Cahill, honey,
Yeah.
Cahill. You know I live in the south, right? Like the deep south?
Yeah.
Hey!
You know I live in the mountains, right?
I just countered an enemy.
I live in between 2 mountains. Yes, I live in the mountains, and I'm southern.
Are they a big gun?
No. One sells a lot of meth, and one is literally only used for transportation.
That could also be boobies. You don't
They're
know.
not.
Really? Anyway, there are no mountains in Texas.
Also, hold on. I don't know who's on whose side this is happening, because I think it's Twitch's auto-filter thing. I can't see Smage typing cowgirl, and I would love to know why that's filtered out.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Twitch, what do you think he's talking about?
No,
Ni hao.
Oh, I think
Yes,
I
Mage,
can
I can
guess.
send you the like OG Tifa like model of her being a little cowgirl because it's really cute. I like the model.
I might be able to recognize that.
There it is.
Other Final Fantasies might be better, but
They are.
one I have to play them in two. I think FF7 may still.
That's fair. Again, I want there to be a distinction between I like it versus it's the best. Though.
Yes.
No,
That is all I ask.
but I think the gear system is great. I think the cast of characters is great.
Max?
They're fine, and also those are still like holdovers from other systems that did the same thing or better, which
Yes.
is why I'm like 7's mid. Like it's not bad, it's actually just mid. It is a very solid entry point into JRPGs.
Hold up.
So
Matt,
my position is very much 7 is not as good as people think, and 8 is better than people think.
Facts. I've been playing through 8, and it's. I remember hearing so many people hate the plot, and like I just finished up Disc 1 Pig. Watching Cypher get gaslit and have people hate him online, I was like, wait, why? Y'all know he's a kid, right? He's a kid that's literally getting gaslit.
That's what people forget. Cypher is an incredibly emotional teenager who is being
Who gets-
manipulated.
okay, here's the thing. Like, the first mission you see Cypher on, right? He is put in a crisis situation when he's supposed to be training.
Yeah,
He makes what they even objectively call in canon. They say he made the best decision he
correct.
could. Also, we're reprimanding you for it, and we're firing your teacher and blaming her for you doing that. So, like, yeah.
Because
he's
it
gonna
wasn't
feel like
by the
shit, and
book.
he's gonna go to anyone that gives him validation after that.
Yeah. No, that's an
And I was like, that is amazing storytelling.
Cypher is
also,
an amazing tragic villain.
even calling him a villain doesn't feel right. He feels like a rival who's literally lost his way.
Yeah.
And the fact that like people think he's some unredeemable, like big bad evil guy, I'm like, he's a kid.
Yeah.
I hate Cypher just because he's too many games.
Well, he's not in your minigame. He's in Kingdom Hearts 2.
He's the battle that guy.
No, he's not. Oh, Cypher. I thought you were talking about Leon for some reason.
No. Yeah.
My
of
brain,
course.
my brain
I'm
literally
sorry.
was like,
Who?
why?
Who is
Yeah.
this Leon of whom you speak? Do you mean perhaps
Kingdom
Squall
Hearts 2
Leonhardt?
has Leon as an NPC.
I hate.
He's
Do-
called Leon in Kingdom Hearts 2 Pig, so I'll refer to him as such when I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts 2.
I hate it. I hope
I
you
know
know
you
that.
do, and I'm sorry.
My hot take is that FF7 came out, people praised it forever. Some people were just like, it's not that good, and I'm just like, it's good.
That's the thing. Us saying it's not good isn't saying it's not good. It's just not that good. Because there's like a million other Final Fantasies and they're all...
I don't like to give it that qualifier because I'm not even because at this point I feel like it's the same with Mario 64 where you see a bunch of YouTube videos. This is like Mario 64 is never good and it's like a person in like a
That's
tank.
different still though.
They're in like the Mr. Beast pose in the front of a thumbnail, but they're also a furry.
Hey ho, you're projecting a lot of weird shit onto me. All I said was I don't think 7 is as good as the hype was. And you're going down a weird rabbit hole and I'm scared.
joking.
Is Ocarina of Time objectively the worst game of all time?
Yeah, I'm making both
Yes.
a huge generalization.
It's
while
worse than
comparing-
Bennett Foddy.
No.
Listen, KO, you want the clicks, you gotta get these hot takes into the VODs.
You're right, but also my hot take is that I think Ocarina. If you want a mid game,
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't think
Ocarina of Time was absolutely revolutionary. It is one of the most important.
It was very important.
games.
I think it's an okay game.
But yeah, it's
I
not
don't
great.
think anyone's said this before, but I
Let's play
think
Rosie
Ocarina of Time. Oh, not that
Like,
good.
Cahill, you're doing a bit, and I appreciate it. I don't think Ocarina is as bad as Aaron likes to say it is all the fucking time. But I also don't think it's, like, you know, one of the games of all time.
But he's
I think it's just, like,
fun.
fun.
And I appreciate that about him.
I do. What I don't like is that he doubled down and shits on every Zelda game they play constantly, and just
Yeah.
makes it a not fun time to enjoy the entire time.
I mean, like, I get it because I do. I've been there where I'm like, I don't. Please don't keep.
You
But
got
at the
luck.
same time, it's just like, show's called Game Grumps, so I'm not gonna fault them. too
I
much.
absolutely can.
I'll
Remember that
You
time?
can.
Remember that time, Cahill, where Pig had to genuinely sit down and go, "Who is this supposed to be fun for?" How many Zelda
No.
games do they have to play where
Yeah.
Aaron really makes sure that everyone knows he doesn't like 3D Zeldas before it stops being fun for anybody?
That's fair. And I also don't like Zelda.
Here's
fair.
here's the thing, though. I feel like Aaron's point was made very eloquently in Sequelitis. And that's kind of
I
where
don't know
he...
if I'd even go that far. I think he does get just straight up rude, wrong, or otherwise just kind of shitty in that. But
I-
also, given the time it came out and how old he was at the time, like, that's a...
That's the thing.
different topic.
It wasn't even that long after AVGN. That was the nature of YouTube discourse.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say his arguments in any way hold up as well.
Oh, no, I don't-
Like, it's
but-
not that it's a well thought out or eloquent video.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is like how he feels about it. We know.
Yeah.
Can I say?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Also, can I, like, unrelated to everything, I've been playing through Skyward Sword for the first time. Because I tried to play it on the Wii way back when the sensor bar didn't work, so I, like, just physically couldn't. Skyward Sword's also, like, okay.
Yeah,
Like, it's not bad.
I
don't like it,
was
but it's not
disappointed
bad.
by.
There's just, like, parts where I feel weird and uncomfortable.
I was very disappointed by the ending.
I don't like the whole timeline implications across the entire series, but Wind Waker started that, so I can't blame Skyward Sword. The only parts I've been really, and I do mean really not liking, are the, time's weird, go collect all these things while you're being actively chased.
Yeah.
Do it a bunch of times. I don't like that. But, like, overall, the game, like, as a game, has been fine. I've enjoyed my time.
I would like to say,
Yeah.
I don't think the conversation took a good turn. So we're gonna switch it to something else, which is, let me ask Max.
Yeah, of
Max,
course.
what is a game you really enjoy the most when you play it and you're like, oh my goodness, I adore this?
I mean, this is public knowledge, and I don't know if you're trying to bait me into saying this or not.
No,
Because I can't tell if this is, like, a bit.
I don't think it is. I think Cahill has no memory.
It really is Sonic 06.
Oh, okay.
That's like why it broke my heart to see, you know, every single one of my friends and every single stranger in everyone's chat, you know, not only dogpiling it, but dogpiling it for streams at a time. I was like, cool, I can't have fun here anymore watching one of my best friends play my favorite game of all time.
Can I tell you something, Max?
Yeah, what's poppin'?
Especially like thinking back, there's so much I enjoy about that game. It is
Yeah, you
it is
did.
incredibly rough in places, but
I will not argue that fact, because yeah, it is. It's
But-
a very rushed feeling game.
there is so much I enjoy about it. I think there's a lot of heart, there's a lot of passion, and I don't know. I think what that game needed was like an extra 6 months polishing. But the actual like bones of it is probably the best 3D Sonic game.
Honestly, I will say this because like my bigger problem with it isn't I'm not even able to get to the part where I'm like I will criticize this as a design decision to know how you should play through the game and like literally it's just like collision and how you move and stuff like that. Like I mean I don't I do not want my stream.
I wasn't going to. Don't worry.
But
You were one of the people that made me not enjoy Pig Train, so I wasn't gonna go watch you play it because I guarantee it would have made me feel worse.
sorry. But it's just like at Crisis City, like that's where I had to stop. I just like kept falling to the level at one point.
That's fair.
Continue.
My main concern with stuff like that is like I'm not saying that's not a problem, right? I was talking to somebody about Starfield coming out because I was like, no, I'm not buying it. Bethesda makes shitty games. And they were like, what do you mean? Their games are really fun. I was like, I didn't say they weren't fun. I said they're shitty. And I was like, I guarantee you Starfield's going to come out a broken, buggy mess. And they're like, oh, but the bugs are fun. I like clipping through shit at random and things not loading right. And then I hold up Sonic 06 and they vomit. And I'm like, well,
No, that's valid.
I think you're just an absolute... I don't know, you're like a bootlicker for Bethesda. You're willing to defend them putting out these actually unfinished games for full price just because it's Bethesda. All the fun things people remember about Bethesda games tend to be playing
Oh my lord.
not the game.
Cahill.
Also, yeah, I was gonna say, you're killing it?
Sorry. I'm literally just trying to get to a town to rest, and now I've liberated 2 extra places. Anyway,
Oops.
I was gonna say, I apply that, like, nah, I don't really feel like it.
Yeah, I feel like it's a difference between playing like Goat Simulator, where like that is the point, versus, you know, this is a AAA company that
Yeah.
has consistently output this kind of stuff, and people keep getting excited for it, and I don't understand it.
Because I do feel bad, Max, because, like, I get what you're saying, and I apply that a lot. Like, I don't watch a lot of Kingdom Hearts streams, because, like, I enjoy those games, and for a while now, it's been the thing of just be like, make fun of it, and be like,
Oh no, someone comes into my chat and makes fun of it, I will just time them out. I play that game
Yeah.
because I like it.
But, like, I apply your, like, you know, what's it called? I was about to say From Software, and they, Dark Souls 1 is an interesting mess of
It's-
coding, but...
Dark Souls 1 is a different kind of mess, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that game's like broken or buggy. I
No.
just think it's got a lot of poor game design decisions in it, and I still love it.
I would say
The
that's
highs
your-
are at least as high as the lows are low.
Yes, exactly. Who made fucking who does who made Skyrim? I literally forgot already.
Bethesda.
Bethesda. I've never gotten that. Like every time I look at Skyrim or like I'm just like this doesn't seem that engaging, and it seems very. It doesn't run like all of this is it's falling apart at the seams. This
Yeah.
is incredibly weird. Also, I'm gonna die literally. the next
Wait, when did you get a footsore?
I've had it for 3 turns.
I somehow
Yeah.
failed to notice that.
I don't
That's
remember why.
I do want to say.
Oh,
that's
it's because
why-
I was in the ice.
Oh heck.
That's why I wanted to get off it a bit because what was I thinking of? Because like we went from kind of making fun of general, like
Oh yeah, that's why I was asking if you were like seriously trying to bait me into admitting my favorite game
No,
in
no,
the
no, no,
world
no.
is Sonic 06. I'm like, okay, hell, I don't
I asked
have the
for what-
energy.
I was asking for one you enjoyed, not 6 Sonic 06. And I get
Well,
it.
I do enjoy it. Like, that's why it's my favorite, is because I enjoy it.
I mean,
That's why I was like, Pig knows this already, and I don't know if Cahill remembers, and I can't tell if you're just trying to bait me to make fun of me
I
again.
just wanted to hear a game you like, but
Yeah, I like a lot of games though, because like, just as it the 8 games I have like 4 Bibles built for.
yeah. But that like because I get it. Like things do need to be criticized. And for example,
For
like,
sure.
Starfield, like that's yada, yada.
Oh yeah, I'm not against Sonic 06 being criticized, but I want people to criticize something that I haven't heard repeated back from
Oh,
the
yeah.
same 2
Yeah,
YouTubers.
well, trust me.
Haha,
That's why
he kisses a human girl. Like, yeah, I know. That doesn't make it a bad game.
I thought it was more funny that she knows he's alive because he farts.
Max, if
To quote, I
Hey,
can
I love
feel
you.
his wind.
I'm going. I can't believe Max is letting me get away with that. You know what?
Listen, he's right. I can't get onto him.
You can get onto these nuts. Sorry.
I'm going. Max, please, I'm begging you, and him now. But
Note to self: get more poison and send it Pig's way.
And the big way, I should have taken that potion. I really thought I'd be able to get it down. The game is literally.
I don't think poison can kill you for what it's worth.
You don't? Okay. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it can't because you're sitting at 1 HP right now, and that seems coincidental.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you were at 6, and then you lost 16, and you're at 1. So
Bad news is,
You're at
that doesn't
one.
mean we still can't just chuck random spells at you.
But whoever would do such a thing?
I mean, I can't.
I do get it, and if anything, Max, you make me want to stream like Project 06. And, well, fucking. Anyway, because like you know, for me, it was
Ooh,
like,
it's Guts.
Hey, look, it's Guts!
So
God,
so Guts can make you a shield. If he succeeds, it is the most powerful shield you can get in the game up until this point, by a long way. His chances of succeeding are pretty low.
do it. No
What's the
balls.
downside? Just money?
Do
Just
it.
money.
Okay, yeah, I gamble. I can't lie on stream, I do love gambling.
Here you go, friend.
Copper, I made you into a shield.
Later.
Aw. I think you know what? Oh, that's not bad.
This is interesting. I've only ever seen him make a completely different, way better shield. So that's curious.
I mean, he made an okay shield. It might have been a lot of money.
It's
but
just different, and I can't tell.
I would go for it because you spent the money on it. So.
I'm not going to,
And
just
it's copper.
because... Actually, no, I will. Hold on. I've seen what happens when I gamble with my speed, and the answer is I lose. I have dodged shit this whole round.
Yeah. I mean, because I know, if anything, that, and I mean, you haven't made this, but it's just, well, I can get the thing about, like, Elise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it was like I was playing one of the original copies of the game that I have.
Mhm.
And, like,
Yeah.
I like playing it as a kid, but one, I like playing it as a kid because I didn't get very far, and when I was able to on stream, which, again, if I had known, you know, you were just like, hey, Caleb, I'd be like, okay.
No, I
but,
mean,
like,
for your streams, I would never be like, don't play this game on stream. Because,
but-
like, that's a weird and really controlling thing to do to your friends. I'm like, no. You play what you
Ooh,
want.
event,
Don't on
Kale.
your streams.
I-
Ooh!
Excuse me, young one. Could you please spare some change? Just $23,000.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I really do have to draw the line at some point in that game. Even though I was really trying, because I would like to get far in that game. I'd like to.
No,
see
that's
it.
very Cahill.
I was just like, I can't keep going. I can't keep going. I don't know how to get past this at all. And I mean, I know how to, but the game won't.
Yeah. No, that's an entirely
Oh.
fair thing.
Is that our first
That's why-
field zero?
Yes.
But that's why, like,
Well, you're not poisoned anymore.
Me? I'm the wandering
Thank you.
bee. You
Hell
don't
yeah.
look so good.
You don't look so good. Yeah, I don't. Yay, and I got all my HP filled. Surely I won't go into horrid debt.
you did.
Horrid debt.
Actually, 11,000? I think you might just have
That was
survived.
110,000 pig.
Oh, am I bad at counting zeros?
You're bad at counting zeros, buddy.
You know, when
I'm
it comes,
very negative.
I was literally just thinking, I was just like, Project 06 is like a fan patch, and honestly,
Yeah. It's not a patch, it's built from the ground up.
that's fair. But Pokemon can also start using some of those coming their way. So.
Ooh, speaking of games that I did not get the hype for.
I was like, oh, this looks good. But it didn't,
Nah, I thought Scarlet and
I-
Violet looked very poor from the outset.
I think
So I'm gonna give y'all a little secret here. I played it a week before launch
Wow.
because I'm like this.
I'm built different.
I mean, I do that with a lot of games, Kale. I like to send Copper and Void screenshots of me playing games like 2 to 3 weeks early. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you like this? I'm like, you hate funny Pokemon.
How does one achieve such a feat?
I can DM you later, pig. This
Okay.
isn't something I would like documented on stream.
Valid.
In case the feds find me, please.
Baybat, that's a close enough approximation.
Max
yeah,
is
I
the
work for
uncle.
Nintendo. It's me. I'm gonna start telling my niece that I work for Nintendo,
Wait.
just so I can finally live my dreams.
I will say, instead of negative things, I would like to talk about how I love the idea that someone brought. I mean, there's lots of good fan ideas for Pokemon, and that's what I end up doing. But,
Yeah, of course. That's why fan games exist and have existed since like the GBA times.
But like, if we're gonna do a console Pokemon that is in any way 3D, I think the idea of like the Octopath approach, like voxel, yada yada yada. I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool.
Listen, you said Octopath, and I got really scared because I am not cool with a lot of decisions they made for that design. But
that's fine.
the like the HD 2D is whatever. Like it's fine.
I think people are
personally like
way
it,
more
but I don't think
excited
it's
for it than I think it actually deserves.
Right. It just feels like it just feels different. It doesn't feel better. Just different.
Ended up purchasing it because money, but and there were like always other games that would end up coming out and be like, I must.
Dark Souls
Yeah.
dead screen, embargo broken.
But like, I played the demo for it, and I really liked what was there. I think the thing, which I mean, this is also the key thing for playing Final Fantasies every now and then. Is
Yeah.
like you have just like 8 campaigns, and I was like, I want I want exactly one campaign.
Okay, Cahill, for what it's worth, that is actually one of my main complaints about that game, is like all 8 campaigns feel detached.
Yeah.
They don't feel like one unified campaign. Because like Dragon Quest, I want to say 4 or 5, Hand of the... No, not Heaven, I think it's 4. There's one where you play as 4 different characters doing like your own plot lines, and you do it in order, it's still linear that way. When you play the last one though, you get your full party, and you see that the end of their adventure was to lead into the main plot. Those
That's
stories make up maybe
rad.
a third of the game collectively. The last 2/3 are the main plot where you have your whole team and you know their backstory because you were them in their backstory already.
That is very cool. And I was literally just because I was watching someone play Dragon Quest 8, and they were like,
I love 8 so
5,
much.
and I was like, maybe I should try out one of those Dragon Quests, like 5 or something. And now you're just like 5 fucks, and I'm like,
So I was thinking of 4. Baybat did confirm it for me. 5 I also liked. 5 is Hand of the Heavenly Bride. You pick a wife. It's weird. But it plays nicely.
but wait a minute, Max. What
Yeah.
about the art style? No, I'm not.
These
about
games
to
are
say that.
old, dude, and like they all look fine because these are all like around SNES era.
I was joking about Akira Toriyama. But
I was not going to bash on your beloved artist 2 times in one stream, but if you would like me to, I'm available.
no, but I was gonna say that's actually what we were talking about is actually kind of like I'm legitimately just looking for a place to go to heal my poison, and
Dokapon Castle will do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually, Castle.
Is there
but
any way I can
regardless-
get you over here? There's not.
you don't have to.
I
but,
would like to. I don't like seeing you bumble around like this. It's really upsetting.
I prefer like RPGs very straightforward. Have a very, like I don't want to say straightforward plots, but at the very least more like straightforward gameplay.
My name is
of just,
Leanne.
like you're getting your party, you continue.
I'd like you to do
Legitimately,
this item
Cahill,
to
if you want
town.
something like that, Dragon Quest 8 is really, really, really good about that, and Final Fantasy 10 are really, really good about that. They're both like, they're both linear in the sense that like side quests kind of don't matter or just aren't available until the end of the game.
I'm counting.
And like your party is pretty much your party. It's not like you get halfway through the game and you're like, oh, here's the best party memory. Like, no, you can cruise.
But that's why I have stopped and started like Final Fantasy 6 like 2 times because like a lot of that game, and I'm sure it like is
6 does a lot of you're playing as different characters, and it
Yeah,
does it a
just,
lot
like,
for the first half of the game.
yeah, just fucking
There's a
hard.
good reason, and I promise.
I believe you, and I do want to still try it out, but it'll just take me like actually being like okay, time to play all of FF6 right now. 'cause
Legitimately, Cahill, 6 is one of those games where, like, I admit that is an old game and it's got some bangs going on. You can DM me about 6. That is my favorite Final Fantasy, and I take the good with the bad on that one. I will gladly talk to you about it about anything you want.
So you're just mad at 7 because it took the spotlight off you.
Not even-
All of it.
I'm mad at 7.
sorry.
Look at Max. They're seething over there. They're literally holding a knife to 7's throat. Max, please.
Listen,
It didn't do anything
I'm
wrong.
just saying, 7 did a shade job at portraying Cloud. Everything good about Cloud came from Crisis Core. People just forget that it was in multiple different
I
games
mean-
that game's story takes place.
I love it because so I talked about Super iPad Wolf, and he did a video on 7, and I did not need to watch that to love 7. I already loved it before watching it. But one of the sections is him defending like the graphics of the game, and I'm like, let me stop you right there.
They don't
love
need
this
defending,
game.
they're old. That's just
They're
it.
But he was like, it's thematically important. I'm like,
It's not. It's just old.
Okay, if you lose to Roche, he'll pay off your debt.
Yeah. Cahill. Because I kept spamming spells at you, what should I pick?
No, you pick. You get your debt paid off. I'm not keeping you in college debt.
No, see, here's the thing, Cahill. If I win, I get money, and if I lose my debt. So it's somewhat win-win.
Rock.
Gotcha. Thank you, Cahill.
No, here's the thing. Cahill won Roche's money last time.
Yeah.
So you don't get anything.
No. I just
I
thank
tried.
Cahill for giving me an answer.
No, I don't like that I gave you an answer.
Why?
Because you didn't. I'm just joking about cutting down. But yeah.
Mitch, don't worry. They'll know.
Oh, can I just say, I had talked to
No,
Jake about
sorry.
this. Okay.
Carry on.
Oh,
Cahill.
that orb just cried. Oh yeah, what's up, Cahill?
So I talked to Stream about this stuff in Center, and I don't know if I had mentioned I have Donkey Kong 2 and 3 on SNES right here, like the
Ooh.
thing, because I found them at that game store. I
Yeah.
was like, I think it would be really good to play on stream, and I was like, I should help 100% them, or 100%, you know, whatever Rare decided 100% would actually.
I was gonna say, I'd love to teach Rare what 100% means.
Yeah, exactly.
You will fight.
Oh, Max, I'm gonna give up.
I was gonna flee. Because if I flee, there's no downside.
Yeah. You flee! Flee!
But for your consideration, the funny.
No.
No, just defend. If you give up, I think you'll lose things. Because I actually just don't want to fight you right now, man.
Counter. But anyway, but like I did all because I don't have the first one, and now I'm glad because I 101% it on practice. And that game's not very good at that. Like I like playing through it, 101%ing it, fuck off. But 2 is already like I started playing it on Switch, and that's already like, oh, I'm glad I own this one. Like it's already much more fun to do all the hits. In 1, it's literally just like jump off this cliff and you die. There's a bonus thing. Happy to have that one instead. Looking forward to it.
I'm excited for you, man. I know you asked me, and I was like, my opinion of that series is not good. But that's also just because I don't like platformers. And on the one hand, I love the art style being what it is, and on the other, that makes it really hard to tell what the fuck's going on in those levels sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the art style, but I have come around to it, and one of the other reasons I was thinking about streaming it is because Rare does some real cartoony platformers, and you know about cartoons.
Yeah, so when are you going to be streaming Gex?
I know it is Gex very cartoony.
It's very cartoony.
Okay. I was under the impression Gex was not a good game.
I didn't say it was a good game. Cahill, you asked if it was cartoony.
Gex!
Yeah?
I could stream lots of bad cartoony games.
You just said cartoony. You need to give me better qualifiers.
You know what I should stream? Because, you know, I go off the a lot.
Yeah, stream Pac-Man World 3.
I do Pac-Man. I don't know.
The 3D platformers world, yeah.
But I was just gonna say, you know, I trust you.
So, what should I do? I think maybe I should strike him.
Strike for the bit. The bit.
But like, you know, he spends a lot of time with the he's like, yes, do all of it.
Yeah, he's really good at what he does. I will put an asterisk by that, because I do trust Gerard for an overall vibe check on a game.
Yeah.
I tend to have a problem with him for 2 reasons, and I say problem with the biggest, like, me being a drama queen. Yeah.
You're not like
Classmate. I adore him.
I
He's really bad about having, like, rose-tinted goggles for older games and older style games. And yeah, that's fair, to each their own. I just don't like that personally, and I feel like he comes across as generally too positive for games that don't warrant it.
So Shadow Mage, good news for you. you got me to say that I would play Dwarf Fortress if we reached $600, and we're at $620.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, I remember hearing exactly about that because I adore Dwarf Fortress and I don't understand it. I just press the funny buttons and things happen and I haven't lost yet.
That's me playing Unite.
Oh, dude, fair.
To
Hey,
finish
hell, when are we
my-
playing Unite together?
we can anytime you want. I'm not the best at mobile.
Oh, I'd have
K-
to reinstall.
Kale,
I don't
Kale,
like it.
please.
It controls like shit.
I need you to get one sentence out before starting the next one.
Well, I was trying to finish and say that like Gerard really recommends the new D platformer that came out. That was based on like the Paul Rudd shorts and everything.
I like the art style for that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was just like, that should be something I stream because he recommended it so hardly. I love Epic Mickey. I love her 3D platformers. So
Yeah.
if it's ever relevant to stream. But also, I feel like I would honestly, if I'm gonna play more Unite, I would love to start playing
Yes, please invite your friends that know the game so we can get help.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
So Max, Shadow Mage, has now decided that they're going to try to get co-op Dwarf Fortress running.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're all going
I
to
hope
be
you guys have fun.
dwarfing.
No. You don't get to say wee pig. There's no I in we, and there's a reason for that.
Okay, you want to know a fun thing about Dwarf Fortress?
Please tell me.
Is it the uninstall button?
No, if you do badly, I'm gonna throw you to a Dwarf Star.
Ooh.
Fun.
I like this. Also, Smage, before you publicly execute me, that game has too much, and I don't like games that have too many hidden mechanics that I don't get.
Oh, heck.
It hurts my head. Like, Dokapon's my limit for weird bullshit.
I will say, if stealth is listening, I like stealth, but he is also like the one reason I really play Unite and everything.
Yeah.
And I think my problem is like he'll talk about the strategy, and I get it's a strategy game.
But you also like to press the funny buttons.
Exactly, and I just get so caught up in chaos that I don't really know like what is the strategy to use, yada yada yada. I try to
Yeah.
ask, but obviously-
I can give you this framing, Cahill. I used to play League of Legends a lot, and I used to be really good at it. I don't know if I still am. I could probably get back up to speed. Let it be known though, the reason I was as good as I was is because I didn't take it seriously. Like, if I died, I was like, oh, I should have done better. And then I moved on with my life because it's a fucking game. And I watched people, like, rage because I kept dying. I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Rage Against Me.
But, like, it's literally, if that's how you want to play it, I don't mind. Because I'm hanging out with Cahill and we're having fun. Like, as long as you're not, like, throwing the game like a prick, I don't care.
I don't know. That's why I'm thinking about other multiplayers, because again, I like playing. But also just like, I don't like, there's other. I'm trying to think, because I'm not trying to stare at you, I'm just saying that like, there's lots of them. And I just like hanging out with friends.
Yeah, it was, like, you know me. This goes for you too, Pig, and I've told you. Like, I will gladly play whatever you guys want to.
Exactly.
You just have to actually, like, let me know so
And if
I
I
know
have-
what to, like, install and have ready.
And if I happen to be better at those games, that just kind of ends up being
Yeah, I would gladly play almost anything. I just have to have it, because again, I'm broke and can't, like, afford games right now. But anything I already have, or is just free to play, I'll gladly join.
To quote Smage, hey Cahill, remember when I twisted your arm into playing Guild Wars 2 and you never touched it again? Poor sad.
Yeah.
Fucking MOBAs, I don't need to come off of this. MOBAs and MMOs kind of have like the same for me, where it's like that top-down kind of third-person perspective, and it's just like, do a thing. And I'm just like, I feel so detached from the action of the game that it's hard for me.
Hey Cahill, what if I told you you can enter first-person view, and it's way worse?
In Guild Wars 2?
In most MMOs. It does not feel good to play that way. Also, Kale, are you still trying to get into the castle? Okay. I saw you were still poisoned. I was like, it's been like 3 in-game weeks. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't even know if I have an item I can get before that.
I don't like... I've intentionally been doing my own thing. And this was already my strategy from the start anyway, but I was like, I could probably go like, oh, go to the magic shop, go buy items to just kill you. I'm like, you're already suffering. You're suffering so much, and I don't feel like doing that to you.
I've had very bad luck at rolling.
First person Guild War 2 with the VR headset.
Mage, I've never used VR in my life.
I mentioned this the other day, but
I get severe motion sickness sometimes from the bus. I don't think I can do VR.
Yeah, Mitch has that problem with his VR headset and anything, so like, odds are I'll be the one that uses his headset when I get over there, because he can't really.
Well, one of the Souls used to do a bunch of videos about like a Skyrim-like game.
Yeah.
And one of the things that sold me on it, besides the fact that it wasn't Bethesda, it already looked like it was the fact that it had like the parry. So already the combat of that game, I was like, this looks 100 times more engaging than other game like it that everyone talks about. So I was just like, maybe I'll try it out at some point. But I think I looked at it and it was like, you know, money. So I was just like, maybe some other time.
That goes in the bucket that just is labeled future, and it doesn't say like X number of weeks or months or years in the future. It just says future, so I don't have to worry about it.
You wanna know, I crossed one of those games off, and I got The Escapist for free.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that was also like, I used to love watching Jacksepticeye videos like that.
Right?
Like, if anyone ever wants me to do this, I stream at some point, or play for myself, just to engage with this system. Because, like, not only does that game look very cool, like graphically, I just think it's a very good-looking game.
I do like its aesthetic a lot. It's got like a roundness and a bounciness to it that kind of makes you forget you're in prison until you actually pay attention.
Exactly. But then also, it has those kind of emergent narratives where, like,
Yes.
stuff happens, which is why, like, you know, it was fun watching Jack play it back in the day. Whoever else, other people might have watched it.
I think Markiplier played it a little bit.
But did he make a name for himself doing it? I think.
No. I think he got his fame from being King of the Squirrels.
There's much I don't know.
Wait, are you serious, Pig?
Yes.
That is a very, very, very old deep cut Markiplier.
I have never
from
watched
before he got
anything.
FNAF famous.
I've never watched anything from Markiplier.
I started watching him in like 2014. So back before he had like his more famous hair, he just had like a shark fin. So like really back in the day, like shitty camera, he was playing like every version of Slender and Amnesia he could find.
Oh, okay. Was that like also back in the days when PewDiePie was big?
Yes.
I will say,
I was depressingly a PewDiePie viewer.
I was back in the day. I remember his To the Moon playthrough. It broke me.
Exactly the same.
I've heard
Like that is the first game that legitimately made my brain snap in half. Like I finished watching that playthrough, and this is before autoplay, so like the playlist finished, and I stared at a black screen for 3 hours straight, not moving. Like To the Moon broke me, and I shit you not, Pig, I don't remember the plot.
Oh my goodness.
I remember the music, and that's it, and it still hurts me, and I can't place why anymore.
When we were getting ready for this, I like saying Doki Doki.
Yes.
You know, that's the Japanese sound effect.
Yeah, it's the
Actually,
Harmony.
Doki Doki lyrics stuff. And hey,
Yeah,
let me
because I
tell you-
love that game too.
Yeah, and that's valid. That game made me realize that not all content warnings are for fun, are for shits and giggles. I was like,
Yes,
man,
King.
I should not have watched someone play that game, actually, now that I think about it.
So here's the thing about that game that I really love, right? Like, for those who don't know, it's got a funny content warning for a reason, and I'm not going to spoil why. But it does, and for those who know, you know, right?
Yeah.
I think even going into it knowing ahead of time about that, I still think that game has a wonderful narrative through and through. Because, like, the after the reveal, it doesn't change that the original narrative still holds in place. It still stands up as its own thing, and does exist outside of that plot twist, and I think that's really cool.
That's valid. But again,
I could go into a gigantic analysis of that entire game because I love it so very
Hey,
much.
Dill, guess what your name is?
Hacks?
No. It's Dill.
It's Dill. The king said funny joke. Fixed.
It was just a joke.
Yes, Mage, it scared a lot of people. I know Dan doesn't trust any game in the world to not also be a horror game now, and I think that's funny.
That's completely valid of him given the current landscape.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's also funny is he started thinking every horror game is secretly a dating stream now.
Oh, listen.
And like, good on him. We appreciate a monster fucker in this household.
We love him. We love very large afro.
Well, yeah, you're friends with me.
I forgot. Max, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did you forget I have long curly hair?
I forgot. I saw your face the other day, and it has left my mind. And that's just ridiculous.
I shit you not. I get that from everybody, and it is one of my favorite things in the world, because I'm not even joking, Cahill. I've had that happen to me in real life since I was about 7 years old.
Let me be clear about one thing. That would not happen if we met in real life. Because
Cahill, hold on a second, real quick. Hey Smage, do you remember how I look? Because we did meet, and I hung out with him and his parents, and we ate dinner together, and I guarantee you he does not remember my face.
Well, I would make the conscious effort.
Do you, Smage? Nope. But yeah, I've had this weird thing. My brother likes to jokingly call it, middle child syndrome, which is, I'm very forgettable in most circumstances, and at this point I've embraced it as a funny joke.
Funny.
Have an anti-memetic applied.
I mean, basically. Oh, it's not just my face, it's the meme. I've had someone at my job, Cahill, ask me if they've seen where Max had gone, and I said, yeah, go check the back pantry. And they walked away, and they stormed back and yelled at me. I'm like, listen,
They have no
this is
idea.
on you, right?
The nads on them to do that.
That's not like, well, because like, I had this fun running joke at that job where I took everything just at face value, and it pissed people off very much because they thought I was an actual idiot all the time.
I am an actual.
And I worked with both my siblings who knew I'm just like this, and they thought it was hilarious. Yeah,
I got distracted because I'm looking at all my SNES games.
fair.
They're like literally all my games. And so many of them have the K2 rating. I've never seen that before.
I believe that's a foreign rating. I don't think that's American.
It's to adult. Mario makes me
Just like these hands, they're rated E for everyone.
Yeah, just Donkey Kong and Castlevania. Guys, do you think I should stream Castlevania?
I thought.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And you should play Castlevania X. It looks like a really fun time, and you can use it as a tie-in into Symphony of the Night.
I was like, should I stream it?
You should, man. It's I like it.
Where do I get it on?
Is that what it was, Mage? Alright. Play it on the PS1.
Max, not only do I not have a PS1, I think it would be ludicrously expensive to get it on there right now, so...
They make repro discs. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, Dracula X is a
Oh!
Oh!
I believe the original goes for like $100. which
Okay,
is
you
absolutely
can't go there.
ridiculous. There are...
Forget the monster spot. I haven't seen the monster like the entire time.
Oh, up,
Symphony
north,
of the Night.
north.
Symphony of the Night's going
Down,
for between like
south.
50 and 100.
Slowly,
So-
slowly. It's somewhere on this continent.
What are y'all looking for?
The big monster.
There's a boss in this game?
Yes!
There's a big red monster. Actually, I'm not seeing
I
it now
thought we were
either.
each other's bosses. Something about checks and balances?
Oh, wait, we can get to the third continent now.
Oh
Yes.
my lord, pig.
He's over in Conrad.
I-
I thought you guys
that's
knew
what I
that.
No, I thought we were still only on the second continent.
No, because we...
No, because we finished chapter 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, it's over here somewhere.
Cool, I was being a dingus. That's my bad.
No, anyway.
Like, I'm over here for a reason. I'm doing my own thing.
And I recognize that. And I think I know what your reason is.
I don't know if you do.
I know what my reason would be to do what you're doing.
What would that be, Pig?
I'm not going to reveal that.
Why not? If you're not gonna do it, then like, why does it matter? I'm already doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna change my plan.
Yes, but there's another person in the call.
I I'm just kidding.
I feel a presence.
Y'all need to stop. I'm autistic. I can't handle.
Me too, bitch. What do you mean? That's not an excuse.
Yeah, but well, it's hurting me. So- specifically giving this autistic person a headache.
Fair.
If your brand supports that interaction, good for you. I need an update.
I think that's one of my least favorite things about having ADHD and autistic friends is like sometimes we get on that wavelength of being mind readers, and sometimes we grind our gears against each other so violently and nothing gets done and it feels gross.
I mean, I feel like the only super hard trademark of autism, I don't know about ADHD, but is like liking to do things in specific ways, yada yada.
Yeah.
Like specific idiosyncrasies. So
Yeah.
you can have that and have that symptom, but that doesn't mean it's compatible with others.
Yes.
Sometimes it means the exact opposite, and you are literally going in a different direction.
Well, one of the things that I like to point out is like I love having online friends because like obviously our mics can be muted or sometimes it like auto filters noise because for some people, you know, my stim might be your overstimulation. And like I just appreciate that level of distance from my friends because I would hate to be like, oh yeah, I'd gladly move in with my good buddy Kale. I've known him for 15 years, and we move in and I find out the thing you do passively all the time drives me fucking crazy.
I usually just fidget with my hands a lot. So.
I do too. I fidget with my arms and my hands a lot.
Cahill, you can
Okay,
choose
go.
who to fight.
Please
Oh.
don't. I'm gonna feel bad.
Well, don't worry, I'm just gonna take my count back real quick.
I'm still gonna feel bad.
Yeah, well, I felt bad when I lost my town, so. What was I thinking about? Yeah, I mean, that's also why, for the longest time, I didn't like bring up on my game and do it very high still. Like I don't get that for or whatever. Because, like, I'm pretty mild in a lot of ways. And also, it's like, it's the kind of thing where it seems it can be so different for some people. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be like, and yes, I'm the expert, you should come.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
I make sure when I talk about it, I only talk about what I do and what I've seen my friends talk about.
Max might choose to fight me after the account.
Why would I do that?
I don't think Max has a choice.
I
I'm not
could,
gonna
I mean, I
fight
could roll a 0, but like I wouldn't.
No, I don't think you get to roll.
Why would I not get to roll?
If I remember correctly, if you're on a spot with another character when a fight is happening, you fight.
Yeah, but a fight's not happening anymore.
It is. It still counts.
I'm gonna lay down, and if Max wants to clap my cheeks before they move on, then that's
No, that is a different thing
just,
entirely.
I'm just gonna be very passive about this.
No, don't. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to stop that really quickly. This is crossing into not cool territory. Hi Riku, help.
Or your place.
Escape.
If you just defend Emguard or counter, we can end this peacefully, and nothing has to happen. If you give up, it counts as you losing. I have no reason to...
You just gave Max so much experience.
I appreciate
6
the,
levels.
like 6 levels. I really, really do. I forgot that was a part of the game. If we're gonna be honest.
I knew Max was gonna be very nice, and I was just like,
I want to see what graffiti does. What?
I was gonna say we
No.
could have.
I don't like give 2 status effects where I'm trying to just be silly. Can I do this?
Yes.
Oh. Oh no, why is that? Oh, this game's so fucked!
I'm so rich though. You do it.
No! You already caught me all the way up to speed when I was doing something in a very bad way. No, I'm
I
not
was
doing
like,
that.
listen, I was like, 1, I got a town out of it, and 2, I was like, Max gonna be nice. So let's see what
I'm
fun.
not. Oh my god. I didn't realize this game was like 8 different kinds of fucked up more. I could just hand you 2 random status effects. Do you realize how much that could just actually cripple you?
A lot. Can I say one more thing?
It's your stream, buddy. You can say as many things.
We're having a conversation.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you can say whatever.
But I have my dad at one point very grateful because they got me the original
Oh, back when the box art was disgusting.
Yeah, I have original box art Mega Man right here. I'm looking at it.
Oh, I love it.
2 looks amazing. 2 sucks. Like, I love how 2 looks.
Is one where it's just like a middle-aged man with a gun?
Yes. The box art from 1 isn't even like related to the game. It is specifically.
It is just a dude out there.
Not only, in the back. Well, I'm looking at the background and it doesn't match anything in the game. Like, I am telling you.
Yo, before we go on, I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break. Feel free to carry on with your turns. I just need to get some water.
Of course. I'll try and make sure I keep track of what goes on so you don't go like, when did that happen?
Neat.
Also, Greg wants a new bunny.
That is so fair.
I was just gonna say though that I was thinking of that the retro gaming store I mentioned also has 4, and it's a little too expensive for me to immediately get. But I have been like,
Fair.
you could have 4. 4 is not my favorite though, that long shot. In part because of Frogman. I love Frogman, but also his stage sucks. You're constantly being going backwards by breaking it. It's like this is.
I think I got him mixed up with Snake.
No, I love 3 is my favorite. I love 3.
No, just the level. I was thinking of Snake Man's level, and I was like, why do you hate Frogman's level? I was like, oh, that's why. I only like the Mega Man X games. That's because they've got like a little tinge of RPG to them that I like.
So I respect that, and I'm not trying to get us to another disagreement.
No, this isn't even a disagreement. I just prefer X for the like light RPG mechanics.
But that's why I don't prefer it, because of Mega
No, that's
Man,
fair.
if you want to do like a Buster only challenge,
Yeah.
like you're on the same level as the bosses all the time.
Yeah.
But in X, you are constantly trying to catch up. So here's
Why?
the
Oh,
funny-
okay. I had your streams pulled up because, like, I feel like that's a respectful thing to do while I'm chilling here not streaming. And I got jump scared by a frog, and, like, I was like, there's stream delay, and I have yet to hear an explanation, and I'm scared.
This is a bunny I found. He was
And
hanging
I love it.
right? That's a bunny. This is a bunny. I mean, it hops.
It does hop.
It hops. It's cute.
It lays eggs.
It
Hold
lays
a bunny.
It lays eggs in the Easter times. Bunny. Behold the bunny. I legitimately found this guy when I went to get a package one day. I opened the door and I hear a plop on the ground. I looked down. There's a frog. It's very cute. I love it.
I wish I could be a casual observer to Cahill's reaction to hearing a gentle plop and seeing a tiny frog.
I mean, I just immediately picked him up. I'm like, oh, frog.
I know, but I'm saying, I'd love to see your reaction. Oh my god, a frog!
That's the thing. I didn't have. I was just like, oh, God. Like if you were looking at me third person and I didn't know you were there, I just would like scoop it. It was very underwhelming.
I wonder. So obviously it's Pig's turn, so we're kind of waiting for a second. So I was looking at the status effects because I was like, what are the worst things I could hand you as a status effect? And I don't know how that mechanic works. Could you imagine getting like the Z Plague, which is lose HP equal to twice your level every turn?
Oh
Every
my
time
God.
you pass a player, you infect them too. Like, I just hand you that, and immediately both of us get infected. You just start chasing Pig down.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you all about a game I have that has no method of playing. And it seems very interesting. And I'm about to try it out. I own Parasite Eve for the PS2.
Oh shit! That
I-
game's great. I watched Oki play the first 2 games, and I fucking loved the entire experience of both the game and the
Oh my lord. What?
Yeah.
Are you all seeing this?
Yes, we are.
Um,
I'm trying to keep myself distracted.
We're talking about Parasite Eve.
well, you don't need to keep yourselves distracted. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, that's appreciated.
I also own NFL Bullets.
It's-
Third game that we found.
It's not just like being kind to people. It's also just I am only just now starting to
Catch up.
get a few towns.
Yeah. I don't think the experience you can get from keeping our low-level towns is going to make up for it.
No, later in the game maybe, but
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you keep doing it while both of us are still in these low-level
Yeah, yeah.
areas, I don't think you'll get anything.
That's what-
Cahill, which NFL Blitz are you talking about, by the way?
No, it's the PS2.
Thank you, that does narrow it down.
Okay.
Because, like, I used to play a lot of sports games.
Spurts?
which I think has actually shocked people because people think I'm not into sports.
Max, if you want to like get me a PS2, then I can play those and Symphony of the Night. If you
Okay, here's the thing,
don't-
Cahill.
Yes.
I'm not even joking. If I had the money, I would gladly get me and you both a PS2 because I want one
I
for
do
my
not-
own house.
There's enough of a backlog at this point in games coming out that I really don't be excessively buying. It'd be cool for
No,
stream
fair.
to play like
Oh.
yada yada.
Yeah.
I have no reason to do that. So,
Yeah.
and, like that can at that point I might as well just emulate it because well, not only do I own the game, so I'm just like whatever. There's
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not worried about the setup.
Also, Greg, sorry to go on a tangent real quick just to address this. I know Zeke Plague is an event-specific thing. When I quote-unquote beat Cahill, it just gave me the option to give him 2 random statuses. I didn't know the degree to which it would let me do that. So I was just curious if I was like, could I give him Poison and Z Plague? Because that sounds hilariously awful.
I
In
think
case
And
you
I
missed it,
believe
Zeke
Z-Plague-
Plague is 2 poisons and it spreads if we touch.
And I believe, unlike normal poison, it can kill.
well, that's fun. Well, that's neat.
I can go check again because I hadn't think for it.
I guess.
No, that is not. None of these are what I was looking at.
It's also worth noting, the wiki for this game is the best source of information and is still hilariously limited.
Also, yeah, Z-Plague can kill. And yeah, the wiki's like pretty solid. I know because like obviously the wiki has been around for a long enough time. It's kind of got that like cold like objectivity to it.
Yeah.
If you want to see people more talking about the game and about how it works and not just listing facts, Game FAQs does have some decent guides that just kind of talk about how it works a little bit.
I was using that for Donkey Kong because for some reason, Donkey Kong in that game and in 2, but 3 seems much better. In that game, he'll give you the levels, but
Yeah.
as I progressed the game, he was still only giving me ones for the first world. So I was like, hey, this isn't helping me at fucking all. So I was just like, fucking, let me look up any hints, any other hints that I'm not getting. And there was plenty of them on GameFAQs. So also have a good work, Greg. Bye.
Bye, Greg.
Also, I love when people are like, I have a PS2 still, I have an N64. My parents like, my first console was the Wii.
Hey
And I
there!
did not know about games for that for the longest time. So
My first
Which one
console
do
was
you
either the Gray Brick GB or the PS1. I don't remember which we had actually first. But
Which
the
one
ones
do
I
you
remember are I remember having the green Game Boy Color because we also had Link's
Which one do you
Awakening, and I
want?
fell in love with that game so badly,
Which
so
one do
very
you
badly.
want?
I love that game a lot.
thank you.
I love Link's Awakening so much. I
See
remember
you
having the
later.
PS1 because I remember trying to play Final Fantasy games and not being smart enough because I was like 4 and couldn't read.
Yeah, that'll
So I'd
happen.
always ask my brother to do the intro parts that were always like, here's the lore dump, like follow the text kind of things, and I couldn't because. So I know the intro of like every RPG on the PS1 by heart and nothing past then.
But fun
I
fact,
remember
I think
having
I
the PS2
nearly
when it
killed
came
this
out.
boss. Yeah.
Oh, neat. I just have to not be stupid.
Do it, Max. Don't be stupid.
Okay, Hill, if I had a nickel.
Ow!
Some of the games.
I attacked this boss to try to kill him, and then I could never land on that spot.
Oh, you were casting from the field. I got
Yeah.
you.
I'm Magma plus
Well,
10.
I apologize, Pig, because I wouldn't have stolen it if I'd known before I hit A.
Matt, remember when I'm the one who told you that I weakened the boss? I've already moved on to the next continent.
You told me that after I pressed A, like, on my end, so I didn't know.
I mean, that's fine. Like, I hold no grudge.
At this point,
No, I know
feel
you
like-
won't. I still, like, wouldn't have liked to.
I was about to say, at this point, it feels like you two are trying to like force one to blame the other. And I'm like, what is happening? I
What?
feel like you're. I feel like you're both trying to be like, be angry at me. I know you want to. Please.
Why would I do that?
I'm joking. Just,
How dare you?
How
When
dare
have I ever wanted Pig to be mad at me?
Hey, actually, I'm so. Is it annoying that I've been talking about game elections?
No.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, Max, how do you feel about Shadow the Hedgehog?
As a character or the game itself?
The game itself.
I think it's really funny, and I don't think it tries to be. I
Funny
think
in the worst ways possible.
not even in the. I think it's funny in the best ways. It's just I love Shadow the Hedgehog as a character a whole lot, and the game itself overall does a lot for his character progression. Also, no, I think it does a lot for it. I also think that is the funniest Sonic game hands down.
Because I was about to say that was a game. I talked about this probably the other day. Because I don't think I can own any decent Sonic Adventure beyond emulating it. Like,
Do you not have a Wii GameCube?
I don't think I do. That's what I'm saying. But my
I'll mail you my Wii.
don't. I have my Wii from when I was a kid, and I don't plan to replace that. So.
Then just play it on that.
Well, I don't know if GameCube Wii.
Yes, it is. All of them are.
All of them are? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then I need to go track down Sonic Adventure. But I was gonna say, but I can get Shadow for Xbox and play it on my 360.
You can also get it for GameCube, where it's...
Apparently, you know what? I should have thought of that.
Take that.
Think of the funny.
Think of the fun.
Oh,
Jeez.
Pig. You're cheating on me with the Sylph?
I'd like not to.
I've watched a lot of that game recently, Shadow. You want to know the thing I would think would actually restore even the slightest amount of tone they were trying to go for that game?
If they didn't have the Eggman weapons because they look fucking goofy.
Well, that and also removing Satan, because like, I think it's cool that Eggman's in the game and he's not like the evil, but you know,
He's evil, but he's also Eggman versus literally alien Satan.
Exactly. But like, fucking Satan from the Bible is so like comically like over edgy evil that it's
Yes,
just.
he's also your dad.
Yeah, it's just like.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pig. Did you not know that Shadow's father is canonically alien Satan?
Satan.
No,
Satan.
Alien Satan from the Bible?
I thought he was created by Kintober.
Yes.
Excuse me?
I thought Shadow was created
From
by...
Street Fighter?
No. Robotnik's father, Professor Kintober.
I don't think his name is Kentober.
No, it's Ivo. Pig is referencing the Sonic Bible they never used.
Yeah.
Oh, so Eggman's granddad, I think.
No, it's just his dad.
Was it just his dad? I just know he was old as fuck, man. So Eggman's
Yeah,
dad
well, Eggman.
made Shadow in the sense that he helped build the everything to set it up and everything. The reason he even did that much is Shadow the Hedgehog doesn't retcon, but it fills in blanks that we didn't ask for. And it was like, oh yeah, an alien visited him and told him he should build this robot, and he put a little bit of himself in it, or not robot. He built a machine to make Shadow. He put a little bit of himself in it, and so functionally, Robotnik's dad is Shadow's mom, given he built the womb for him, and an alien is his dad.
I am your mother and your father. From my brain,
What do you
I
want to say?
birthed you
What do you
from
want
my
to say?
mind
What do you
vagina.
want to say?
What?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
Come back soon.
So that's basically, yeah, like, it's not that it retconned it because it didn't go into super detail why his dad, or how his dad went about making Shadow, and instead they were like, hey, remember this plot point no one asked about? We made it worse! So Shadow is functionally half Satan.
I do gotta, because like what I'm saying is like, is it silly that Shadow is such an edgy guy that when he's lost all his memories, he's tempted to kill everyone? Yes. Is it even sillier that while that is happening, Satan is trying to tempt him to do it? 100% absolutely. So
I don't even think that part's silly. I think it's silly that also, like, Charmy the Bee is like, find the CDs!
Yes, like,
And it's like, come on now! Take this funny toy gummy, go shoot a real man in the head with it!
But that's a Sonic game, right? So it's just kinda
Yeah,
like,
but like, you can't have both. You can't
did.
frame it. You cannot frame it as a very serious, a very dark game, and try to also have normal Sonic right in there in the middle, and not change the Sonic side of it to try and match it even a little bit.
I think that's perfect, actually. What
I think it's perfect, but it does not work for their intent.
No. I'm saying Satan is where they jumped to the shark, and I was okay with Shadow having a real gun as the only shark.
I'm okay with him having a real gun when you introduce literally Satan, my favorite Pokemon. But it's fucking weird. It's weird and I love it.
Real gun is good. Satan was too goofy. That was where they were like, we're trying to be even serious, because they already had that. Fucking Sonic.
They already had what?
Like, because I mean, this is a pun now.
Cahill, my lord, I need you to finish one sentence before starting 6 others.
I know, I'm trying to. I was gonna say that, like, in Sonic Adventure 2, the game they introduced Sonic Shadow in. Like, Sonic is arrested by gun and is hunted down by fucking smecks and stuff like that. So, like, even though Shadow was in some comical way...
Oh, the guns existing in general is not, like, a departure from Sonic suddenly, is what you're saying,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. But, like, is it kind of funny they're trying to go even darker? Yes. But...
It's hilarious.
But it's only goofier when they try to introduce Sonic Satan.
They should have done one or the other, and they did both, and it is amazing.
Next to your favorite credit, I just want to say Sonic, but it's Mephiles.
It is Mephiles.
Mephiles.
Yeah, not Mephiles, Mephiles.
He is not quite as much of like a comic departure from Sonic stuff as Black Doom is. Because again, Black Doom is basically just Satan. Mephiles
He is literally Satan. Like, that is his whole thing. He's just Satan. And hell is aliens. Like,
yeah, Mephiles is more in line with like chaos, where it's just like, here's a big ancient monster.
yeah, it's like he's like a primordial essence.
Yeah, exactly.
And very technically, Mephiles himself isn't even that. Mephiles is like a broken half of a primordial essence, and that's why he's like that. He's not supposed to technically exist like this.
Yeah.
And that was where they tried to take Sonic in 3D, where it's just like, now it's not just like cartoon animals.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, they literally flood the city in Sonic Adventure 1. Like, 3D Sonic's always tried to be a lot more serious with its tone. And, like, again, I think they've gone on record as saying Sonic 06 was supposed to be, you know, Sonic Adventure 3. And I really do feel like if they didn't rush that game for a Christmas release, we would have had more adventure games. And I'm mad that we just never will. Because they'll always view that as a failure, and they will always blame it on the series of adventure wasn't worth it, and not 06 was botched.
That they rushed it.
And the thing is, like, botched is exactly the right way to say it, because all the ideas are so solid.
They're there, and it sucks to see, you know, this dinosaur representation of what this game could have been, and just isn't.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that I feel like my favorite game has the opposite problem. Max's, where Epic Mickey has very good bones, and that's all anyone ever fucking talks about, as opposed to the game he actually got. Whereas
I think Epic Mickey's a good game. Beyond the bones, I think it's just a good game.
But everyone is just like, what if we had gotten edgy concept art? And I was like, the game's good by itself.
I was gonna say, like, the game's just fine. What do you mean?
But,
like, I was watching you play it, and I was like, yeah, this is a fucking solid game, and it does actually hold up to what I thought the game was. I just got the wrong game.
Josh says that Sonic Frontiers is basically Sonic Adventure 3 lore-wise.
Yeah, but I don't like it, Josh. That's the problem.
but Josh, I would say, because at the very least, trying to keep some of like the original Sonic platforming formula.
Yes.
And Frontiers is far too open for me to think of it as an adventure game.
Oh, I think Frontiers is a very bad game, and it's one of those games where, like, I was talking about this earlier, where I think it got overhyped, and I think people played it a lot because they hyped themselves up too much, and they wanted to enjoy it. And it's not that it's, like, irredeemably bad. It's got good parts in it, but overall, I think it's a shitty game.
I think it's overall good, but not very polished.
It looks...
That's the most you can ask for Sonic, dude.
It felt to me like you remember way back in the day.
Good luck,
I know
Cahill.
both of you remember this. You remember back in the day? Oh my God, Cahill, get his ass.
Check it. I'm gonna win.
Get him. Get him.
One hit.
It will be a one shot. Come on.
Oh, no!
Shit.
No!
I'm gonna
That
go
is-
like end guard or defend. 'Cause I
Hold
go-
on. Go defend. Its magic is really low, and usually if their magic's that low, they don't need their magic.
I wasn't even looking at that. I
Oh, you got this, Cahill.
was like, check.
But like, Sonic Frontiers felt to me like, you remember back in the day when people would just like slap a high-res texture on Sonic and put him in a Unity open world,
Yes.
like just flat air? Sonic Frontiers felt like that to me the entire time.
And that's kind of fair, but here's where I differ. I think they actually kind of did it well, because I actually was kind of on board with how they put like a bunch of almost like jungle gym sets all over the place, and they're like, have fun with this, and I was like, I will.
I'm glad
have
they
fun
didn't
with
try to rationalize it. I'm glad they weren't
Yeah.
like, there's lore reasons why there's just like, no, they said have fun with it. I'm
I
like, good,
actually-
good on them for that.
I've always liked Sonic for that, where it's like the geometry of his world only makes sense for him to run around in. Like, I love
Yeah.
that.
That's one of those
But
things I get tired of hearing the running bit about, like, oh, who's supposed to walk around?
Great Caesar's
Sonic.
Ghost,
Sonic's
gang.
supposed to walk around here because it's a game. Shut up. Also, there's been a drought. The towns have
Towns-
spent all their savings to keep themselves from starving. All the tax money you saved up in towns and castles is gone. I think all three of us have been ignoring that anyway.
Yeah,
No,
mostly.
I think we do it all the time. No,
Death Cloud recovered Treasure Hulk's HP.
I am so wildly upset.
Okay,
I'm
Cahill,
gonna
if I
do it
have
again.
anything to help you with, I don't, I can only make things worse. Oops.
My criticism in terms of aesthetic for Frontier is that I think they should have made the jungle gyms match like the different area places. But
Yeah,
again,
I got to World 2 and I was like, oh, it's literally the same everywhere.
I give Sonic Team credit because they took like the hire this man, kind of example of all the that. I think they made it work like to put in different places, and I enjoyed them. But I do also get I said like there's a last dream. Like I wish they had taken stuff from Utopia specifically, where it's just like you don't have to stay on one piece of geometry and like finish it out. You can like launch yourself off of it.
Oh yeah.
Do a new one. That would have been infinitely more fun. But I can get it. You're like, I saw this open field of grass and said, no, thank you. Actually, not worth the price of admission. So, I thought it's not an adventure game. Like I think we can all agree. on
Thank
that.
you.
Not anything like adventure at all. Absolutely not.
Listen, I'm gonna keep vouching for this idea, and you're free to disagree, but you're wrong. If they just make a mobile game that is just a Chow Garden, they can make so much infinite money.
Absolutely.
I think
Absolutely.
everyone wants that, so anyone who says they
Like,
don't-
just make a Chow Garden. That's all you have to do.
Okay, they were like. the
Like, I get it.
challenge-
It's not gonna fit in the games anymore, and who cares? Make a Chow Garden game for the love of God. Y'all had the best pet simulator in the world, famously. Like, you outranked Tamagotchi from most people, and you dropped it.
I feel like this is going the way of a lot of Sonic conversations, but that's just more of a.
Which is
comment
what they
about
keep dropping good ideas.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I was watching Sonic Unleashed, from like because I was watching Snap and she's playing it recently.
Yeah, she's been streaming it recently, and
And first off, I stand by the idea not to kick a franchise down, but when people are like, it's the good one, and I was like, you.
people think Unleashed is the good one.
It was. That's what but I'm
Because,
not-
like, I think its combat is fine, and I think its Sonic levels are fine, but two fine halves that don't feel connected does not a good game make.
And again, I'm not gonna like it's okay.
I won't. I feel like this isn't shit talking. I feel like this is just like
Yeah.
I'm on your side with this one, where it's like I've heard Unleashed is good, and also I'm told half the game is really, really bad, and the other half doesn't carry itself well. So which part's the good one?
But I was just gonna add that, what was it, like that was like when the boost formula that they've had for a couple of games, when it was like new.
Oh!
Hey.
A little bit of RNG, maybe.
It was RNG. So there's two kinds of damage things that it can do. You'll either do 90% or 110% of the stat formula on any given turn. And that
Okay.
applies to both sides, so it's not every time you attack it's random. It's this round of combat,
Yeah.
you both get either 90% or 110% of a modifier.
Interesting.
I was gonna
As it were.
say that like were so uncommitted to their new formula for Sonic that they made this like entirely different gimmick, and a lot of people do not care for that part in the long run. So.
I feel like if they picked one and they really like actually doubled down and went like, I want to make this part really good, it would have been fine.
And it should have been the Sonic part.
It should have been. It's a Sonic game.
Because it's Sonic.
I shouldn't have to tell Sonic Team that, hey, you're making a Sonic game, maybe add the Sonic part, make it fun.
We'll see if I actually get Superstars anytime soon, but I have
Superstars.
the new 2D one.
Let's see if I can help out
Like
Max.
2D platformers, but
I don't need help. I can kill him next turn if I get my attack off. You don't need to do that. Because you won't be
Okay.
able to kill him, can you? I think
I can.
Just drop him to 1.
Oh yeah, fair point.
And I'll already, like, if I get an attack off, he's dead, and if I don't, I'm already dead, so it won't be able to help.
we talked before about like transitions from 2D to 3D, and Sonic is a completely different game when you change the accesses.
It is really, really different. That's why I like the 3D ones. It's just,
That's
I'm
why I
very
like
picky
it.
about which 3D ones I like.
I mean, that's fair because they keep changing it.
Exactly.
I like 2D ones, so I'm like, you know what? If you make a good one of these every few years, then I'll probably keep getting them. And
I
don't
liked
really-
Mania. I enjoyed Mania, and I didn't think I would because of my history with 2D platformers. But like Mania was good. That one gets.
I love Mania. I like 3 and CD. 2 and 1.
I need to play CD. I fucking okay. Sorry to get autistic about it, but like.
No, do it, Max. I love
Okay.
it.
Thank God.
Let's
Okay, so I've never
together.
played CD, but like Pig. Do you
I'm
know
listening.
about the gameplay mechanic, the overall mechanic of Sonic CD?
I don't.
Oh my fucking God. So, you know how Sonic normally plays, right?
CD's not.
Basically go to the right.
Wait, can I say one thing, Max?
Of course.
I think that like the gimmick they made for CD was like one of the best gimmick they like speed in like a 2D.
Yes.
Right? Just the
Um,
idea of it.
Because like again, I've never played it. I don't know how it plays. Just looking at
You
it
got
and
squads.
looking at the design of it and the visual is it like everything. I love it.
Okay, but what's the gimmick?
I'm sorry, someone's squeezing a dill pickle right now and I'm confused.
Correct.
So the main mechanic of Sonic CD is if you go fast enough through parts of the level, you literally time travel. And the whole point of the game is Eggman has time traveled into the past to fuck up the future. And so you have to go fast enough through the levels. I'm scared.
Oh, I love that concept.
Yeah.
Dang it.
So there are these points where you have to go fast enough through them to set off the time travel, go to another version of the same level you're running in, find the spot that he's fucked up, fix it, and then when you go back to the future, it will actually show it different. So there's like 4 different iterations of every single level.
That's so
And
cool.
they all have different soundtracks, and there's a bunch of different endings about it too. Also, it introduced Amy and Metal Sonic.
Yes. All of those.
Hey there!
And
Which
also
one do you want?
they have animated cutscenes because CD.
Yes.
gimmick.
So like,
They were done by Toei, who did it.
can I just say also, they have an Eggman rap in it where he is canonically rapping in the past because he took over a city, and I love that as a plot point being tied into the music of the game. It is really funny to think about that. And Pig, my darling Pig, do you want to know what's funnier?
Thanks
Tell
a
me.
lot.
In the future, Sonic has a diss track about Robotnik's past rap that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
didn't know that, and I'm upset about it. Anyway, I was gonna add,
I will go grab him.
it's also good because you can get the good endings from collecting time stones. Because technically, when they do show this in the cutscene, what is happening is that all this time travel shenanigans is only possible.
Oh no, Cahill.
Okay. All this is possible because it's on another planet called Little Planet, which shows up like once every so often, and Eggman found it and took over. And there are time stones on the planet. And you can either
Oh,
go
you
there-
dropped your sword.
Uh-oh. I'm being very lax about the game, so it's like, okay.
It's like I'm dead too, but it wasn't
and
for me
I'm-
being lax. It was for me really, really trying. I made every good choice I could, and it wasn't enough.
But you can either get the good ending by manually going through time and switching all of Eggman, what Eggman has done, and like then you get the good ending, or you can go to the bonus stages, get all the time stones, like the game, no supersonic. You just automatically get the good ending. After.
And I like that too because I remember as a kid, it was a struggle for me to get through all the Chaos Emerald levels, and it felt bad knowing you can't get the good ending if you just can't do these mini games, and it going like, no, if you're just really good at the game itself, you can, or if you're good at the mini game, you can get the good ending.
And also, that's why I played through Origins recently. I went through Origins because they actually added a new mechanic where if you play through the levels good enough, you get little tokens. And you fill out a bonus stage.
So Shadow Mage,
Big
so
Cahill.
everybody but me is dead, and yet I didn't
But we
kill
didn't
any
kill
of
each
them.
other. Yeah, none of us have actually killed each other. Me and Cahill keep trying to help each other, and it's not working. This game doesn't like cooperation. Do y'all allow links in your chats?
I do.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was gonna post
Bill is resting for 2
first
turns.
Sonic song, the one where Eggman has a fucking diss track.
I was gonna post an animated version.
Oh, I was just gonna post this. I know the one you're talking about too, but it's a two-parter because they both have lyrics and it's like
Metallic
actually
Madness
supposed to
Zone
be-
Act 1 extended?
Yes, Act 1 and Act 2.
Okay.
I believe Act 1 is Eggman. I don't remember.
Act 2 is definitely Eggman because it's Evil Doctor with Rag.
That is, okay, yeah. Like,
Dill,
I couldn't
can you
remember which
press
is which
A?
because this is from Mania, and Mania does their own little twists and remixes on this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I knew about Eggman rapping in Mania, also Max A.
Sorry, you were doing the same thing. I was like waiting for you.
Because like CD again, because it was meant to sell the Sega CD drive, like that was the gimmick. Like the music had vocal samples, which I love. It's all very Jet Set Radio. And isn't that where Jet Set Radio was originally on the CD drive?
I don't believe it was.
It was on one of them. It was on one of them.
It was on the Dreamcast.
But also like, and then it had like the full motion movies. That was the animated Sonic thing. If you've ever seen the animated Sonic movie, which is equally good and bad, because it looks great and there's a lot of funny things about it, but it's also just like, what the fuck is happening? Sonic hits the human there.
Oh, I seen people like the movie.
People like the movie. Well, okay, to be fair, she says she's Sonic's girlfriend. I don't think Sonic ever interacts with her, so, but regardless,
Max,
it looks like that.
Do you think you can keep up with the vast power of this level 5 zombie?
No. I'm already shitting my pants as we speak.
Damn it, Max.
Oh my god, you just pulled out a win. I'm so proud of you.
Max, Max.
Pig, I never pull out. How do I forfeit?
Hello,
Okay,
Dennis.
Who do we want to raid? That's the end of stream. No, we have to end stream on a week to make sure it's safe. So.
Yeah. See, Cahill, that's my favorite thing about my brand. I don't really have icebreakers. I don't really like to start sentences, but boy, howdy, do I like ending sentences. I like ending entire conversations. I like going, nope, grind to a halt real quick.
See, I don't consider that a gnome.
I don't think I would either, actually. I think that's like Jeffrey down at the Home Depot.
You know, we make guts.
He just likes to LARP.
We make guts this section. I will say.
We did meet Guts, and I feel like we didn't give him the proper respect. He's been through a lot.
Oh
I
no.
and I do appreciate how much it like remixes Fantasy Girls.
No, I'm dead.
I missed you, dude.
No!
Also, yeah, like, mad props to Berserk. I really loved a lot of it. It's got some themes that I actually can't read through, and it's intentionally tied to the plot, so it's really hard for me to get through it.
I will say one thing. At the end of the big thing,
Yes.
everyone knows the big thing. I think that's the backstory. I'm not
Yeah,
saying it's necessary.
Absolutely. That is what that is, yeah.
But it's plot and again, I've mentioned this. It's like this is about like people going through the most heinous stuff possible.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I don't go to watch like I don't watch Saw 10. I'm like, oh god, there's blood.
Yeah.
But like if I still have an aversion of blood, I'm still like,
Not gonna watch it.
still like,
No,
I'll
Max.
read it. I'll read about it.
I'm agreeing with you because some of it
Yeah.
is like it fits the theme.
Yes. I think all of it fits the themes. I think it's just also some of that stuff is
Having read
not cool with everybody,
it, no, and also
even in a fictional setting.
the 2 arcs following the big thing that if you've read Berserk, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Some of that's just gross, and it's just like
Just to make sure I'm thinking about the correct thing, I'm going to say one word.
I prefer you wouldn't, but I'm gonna. But
It is.
Please be careful.
It is not a verb. It is not a.
Gotcha.
No.
Is that word?
Still didn't wanna do
The word is Griffith.
Yes.
Okay.
yes. I mean, you could say that's
Man.
the entire story.
So-
I mean, yeah, right?
So, fun fact: waterfall
doesn't,
can
like,
destroy your equipment.
That's fine.
Oh, doesn't it just like rust it or whatever?
No,
Out of my way.
it's a random chance to just destroy a piece of equipment.
Is the flavor text not that it just like rusted your gear? I thought that's what it was.
Oh, that may be the flavor text.
but effectively,
No, I know that. Oh, there's some game that does that, and I don't remember what it is. But yeah, Pig, that's the thing. Cause like I don't know if y'all know that. I'm Jesus. I'm also Jesus, in case y'all didn't know. But like that specific event, I've got a very, very sensitive trigger about that.
oh,
And I don't mean trigger in the mental sense of like anything, like hair trigger in the sense that like even like touching upon it carefully still freaks me the fuck out.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. It is all good. It's one of those things where that's my like stop the bit button.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd argue that's why like Berserk is almost better, being the almost like magnum opus, like book volume that it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's an illustrated, amazing thing a man dedicated his life to.
Yes.
Adapting it isn't just hard because LPR, the way like
I think it's hard for like a million reasons, because like that book has a tone to it that is very specific to how
that
the
is not
manga is.
sellable. It's hard to sell.
It's hard to do that. It's also hard to do it justice. Not
Wait.
just that scene, but also that scene, like having this, it's done in a specific way for a certain reason, and it's not intended to be like gratuitous.
Quickly, do you all
After
want to
it,
go
yes,
one?
but that's specific.
Do you all want to go at least one more week?
One more
Yeah.
week would be nice, because I do. I will give a little spoiler alert here. I'm supposed to have a date night with my lovely partner because he was also helping out with some stream stuff today.
Neat.
Max,
And yeah,
damn it! You
What?
spoiled me on that. I was gonna get there eventually. Damn it, Max!
you wish.
I
Things higher up on the
damn it.
list than you. I'm sorry.
Just because
But-
I'm married to you.
That's not just why.
Also for the money.
Like that got your foot in the door, but like, believe me, you made your own entrance.
Yeah, he did.
But he's kind of going to rest now. He injured his foot.
Oh
And,
no.
I'm perfectly fine finding an excuse to let him rest more because I know he's not watching these streams.
Nice.
So I'm fine going another week or two so he can get some much needed rest.
No one watches cable stream, as we all know. I love the silence. That was perfect. I don't know. I do think. Here's the thing. I think it's interesting. We are not. I talked about this before on the stream, where I was like, no, it's marriage. Like I don't consider I'd like to make art. I don't consider streams art. This is entertainment. I'm giving people so they can distract themselves.
You know what, Cahill? I see what you mean. Actually, I 100% get you.
But like Berserk definitely is, and for some people they're able to read it and appreciate it, and it has a lot of value because of that. But on the other hand, some of it in execution, even if it's used to, sort of like life, because like events in life can mirror that in some ways.
Yes.
And it can be awful.
Yes.
And representing that in art can be important. But it also makes it so that some people can't read it at all.
Yes.
Because, like, it will be very, very physically bad for them. And that's okay and understandable for on
Yeah.
everyone's part, I think.
I feel like you just have to tread that careful line of just because you can't read it doesn't mean it's bad. I feel like
Yes.
that's where the hard line of it's not bad because it portrays horrid things that do happen in real life. To to a point, because like you said, it does get a little weird about it, like 2 acts later.
But actually, I think this is where like author intent and like Kentaro
Yes.
Miura, because he was like, yeah, I went a little too hard on that, and like that.
But it was also, he was writing, you know, the story he had in his head and in his heart to tell. And
Yeah.
whether or not you appreciate that's a different thing compared to the story that he just had. Sometimes a story just has some parts like that that just aren't as good.
And also, I don't know. I think it's interesting to talk about because on one hand, I heard someone like a long time ago,
My
be like,
way.
it does nothing needs that, and I'd be like, yeah, but at the same time, sometimes like
I'm
bad
going-
things that can happen in life.
I'm going to hard disagree that no story needs that, because I have a very hard revulsion to that. And it's still important for a myriad of reasons. One, I don't think writers should ever have to not write something unless it is directly causing harm to actual real people, right?
Yeah.
But I also
agreed.
think it's important to... I don't like when topics have to be skirted around all the time. I think it's important to be able to talk about them. Not like, you know, drop a whole bunch of shit here and straight, right? But I feel like making those going like, here's a thing that happens in real life. Acknowledge it. Realize that it's fucked up. Realize it's a thing we need to talk about that does happen.
And also,
And
I mean,
having that in media makes it a lot easier.
that's also like what makes it so good, like outside of like the very surface level reason, because he's a part of that. Like
He's been a part of that since he was, you know, a very young child.
exactly.
Yeah. They are very clear about like why this entire series is just him suffering.
Well, because like that, and again, that's what like iPad talked about, and why I think it's important, because points out it's like Guts is not necessarily like just a badass. He's a victim of different events and everything.
Like, I don't even think I could call him a hero, because a hero implies like a certain level of thing. He's like obligated to fix this shit.
I wouldn't say.
And he's also stuck in a place where, like, as far as I know, because, like, obviously it's not done, but, like, I don't think there's fixing it. I think there's improving it, but I don't think it'll be fixed.
But that's kind of what I mean, is that at the end of the day, Guts is more so someone who's been through so much bad stuff and is just working to move.
Yeah, I don't remember what panel it is, but there's one where he's got his, like, gigantic cloak wrapped around someone. Yeah, it's around that really small kid. And he's, like, the way it's drawn is, like, violently anatomically incorrect. And that's the point. It is, like, this huge cloak around both of them. Even around Guts' huge frame, it is huge. And I think the only text on the page is something akin to, like, there's no more safe places in this world. And, like, there's a bunch of heavy symbolism there. And I adore Guts as a protagonist because he's literally doing the best he can with everything. It's just how that kind of gets done.
I feel like we ended up talking about this just because, like,
There was a black
literally
thing, Guts,
yeah, that. But then
We
like,
had to
talked
do
about,
this.
but then
King, finally.
We just talked about like the dark parts of it. And
Yeah.
It's just like, I think it's important to be like, yeah, you don't like it for the dark themes. It's more so that the media is portraying like trying to heal from that stuff and everything.
Yeah.
And that ends up what making it good, not just that it has chops.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah. If I find somebody who's like, oh yeah, I love that part, I'm like,
leave. Go.
yeah,
go.
like,
Shit.
I feel like you missed the part of the series where anything else happened, because there's a lot of books in this. There's many story in Berserk, it's not just that.
You said the little girl, and I immediately thought of Shirke, and I fucking love it took me a while to get to her, and I fucking love Shirke, and I love how she's this little girl, and Guts is immediately like, I adore you. And you're
Well,
my-
yeah, I can give you a 2 pages front and back of reasons why.
And it's great.
It's so great.
So,
Also, I must say, love seeing all the very clear Dark Souls just stole this from this, because like, I remember when I first played Dark Souls, I remember hearing like, oh, there's a bunch of really clear references to it, and I was like, okay. And like, the only one I ever saw was like his sword. I'm like, okay, I guess that like, that does just look like a comically big sword, so it's whatever. And then I read Berserk, I'm like, oh, these are, why is it talking about these?
Gil skeletons, I see.
Ah, I understand. I mean, even, like, I'm pretty sure it's like the Abyss Watchers are in Berserk. Just
Skull
like
Knight
straight up.
isn't.
I cannot
think there's
wait
a-
to fisticuffs my way through Dark Souls 2.
I
Yeah.
I truly wish you the best, Pig.
It's
The
not
only thing I can
feeling
offer
bad.
you besides my condolences is I can give you information if you ask.
it's not going to be pure punching. I'm going to go Cestus as soon as I get them.
That's pure punching.
Yeah.
Cestises are used by punching. It's just not pure fists. It's just
Yeah.
punching.
If they include
I would never ask you to do pure fists, Pig, because the way you have to do pure fists is by doing a stupid covenant, and it's a
Okay.
lot of grinding, and it's not fun or interesting. It's just boring and challenging for no reason. So you going, oh, I'm going to use Cestus, you have... Me and Cahill are the challenge runners, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like we get authority on this. Yes, use the Cestus, please.
Okay, good to know.
because at that point it's literally only making up the numbers, which is like the least interesting part of it.
The good part is the stamina drain on you, the stagger damage that it does, and the...
Yeah. Plus, it's Dark
And
Souls
yeah,
2.
the Cestus is a good time.
It's Dark Souls 2, so if I just pump adaptability, it'll be okay.
Exactly. The best part about that game is having.
I actually, Cahill, I love adaptability. You need to understand, I know you're doing it funny. I genuinely really do like adaptability.
Cool idea. The problem is that when you don't bother to level it, the game's kind of busted, and that's an
the
issue.
point. It's designed to be a difficulty slider.
But
That's why they give you like 30 free fucking levels in that game. You can put them in adaptability to make the game easier, or Glass Cannon.
You have to know that they made this weird decision about the
Hey
game.
Cahill, welcome to Dark Souls!
No, this is different.
Oh, wait, yeah? Where do they tell you what soft humanity does?
I'm just saying. I don't want to have to spend levels so that way when the rotten does its grab attack, I don't need to be like a state over and everything, because that's what adaptability is. If you don't level it, then you can
It's
dodge
literally a difficulty slider. It is there because people were like, Dark Souls 1
Oh my
has no
God.
difficulty options. So you can level it high as you want to get it as easy as a game as you want. And that's also why, by the end of the game, you're between levels 120 and 150, as compared to Dark Souls 1's is like 80.
Out of curiosity,
Those points can be put in adaptability, and you can just play the game as though it were Dark Souls 1.
I'm with Shadow Mage here. What is soft humanity?
Soft and hard humanity are basically like, in Dark Souls 1, you know how you have the consumable?
Yes,
You do not lose those on death, right?
correct.
When you use them, you get the funny number in the top left.
Oh yes, and that is.
That affects like 6 different stats technically.
Oh yeah, including like drop rates and things.
It's like a bunch of your defenses and also your drop rate. But also, you lose that on death,
Correct.
and you have to go pick it up again.
I think they should have just had it easy and hard mode. I don't think they should make me grind levels.
You don't have to grind levels for it.
I do.
Hey
No,
there.
you didn't have
Which
to.
one do you want?
You chose to. I will die on the hill of that, because like, that really does come down to like, you know, this is gonna sound rude and very veteran Dark Soulsy, but that sounds like an actual skill issue if you're having to grind adaptability. Sounds like you either leveled up wrong, or you're not learning the patterns like you need to.
I'm saying I could have spent that level. I could have spent that level on intelligence.
Oh my lord, please
Yeah, you
dodge the
could've.
squeeze.
If you're leveling intelligence, why are you close enough to anything to get grabbed?
Oh my god.
Because the grabs are broken.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it has been 4 turns. Nothing has
And you
happened.
keep getting squeezed.
The squeeze lasts 3 turns, but the worm isn't even taking advantage of it. He just keeps trying to
Also-
squeeze me when I'm already squeezed.
Also, KL, when I hear about broken grabs, Dark Souls 1 has the centipede demon.
So no, we don't talk about Isolith. You know.
Oh, I see. You get to just disregard chunks of the game.
I'll disregard
Oh, Lord.
chunks of a lot of things, Max.
Yeah, you took my left arm and my right leg, and it's really weird. Why didn't you let me stay balanced?
Because I wanted extra limbs. I look cool like this.
I look like I belong in the forest, and it's cool.
Neato. I'm gonna play the Forest later. I need to make plans.
Wait, what?
Pre-stream. Yeah.
And you
at
didn't
least
even
one.
invite your favorite bitch.
Look, do you have a PS4, Max?
I do have a PS4.
Okay, then get it on PS4.
Okay, bad news.
Okay, well I will gift it to you on PS4 if you'd like to play it so much.
Is that a thing you can do?
I can give you money and you can get it on PS4. I can do that.
I'll see what I can set up, honestly. You don't have to give me money, like, I'll be fine.
You have to get because like that's what the fucking donations are like. First off, it was from I believe Riku. Gifted a bunch of stuff. I was like, hey, I have ideas for the November thing. Do you want me to play this or that?
Okay,
Yeah.
please, we need to do another week so that I can either die or kill this world. I'm kind of fine with either at this point.
Okay, one more week and then we do absolutely have to call it, because my partner's here and now I'm embarrassed.
No.
That's fine. I love you. Please just let me kill this worm.
No, fair.
It's been a whole fucking week.
I'm not using it. I'm just gonna help take care of the word.
I don't have shit, because I keep, like, not landing on what I need to.
I'm pressing A and doing pretty well for myself, so.
You just died. And lost half of your
Can you
money.
do me a favor? Can you just like type out the message adaptability is bad for me? Just real
Can
quick.
you not do that, honey?
know,
Because
please.
I will cancel our date night and I'll make everyone feel bad. I will make everyone in this entire stream feel bad because Cahill forced me to cancel my date night.
Smoothie, listen to me. Don't make it. Don't let Max cancel it over that, but do type out the message.
I will add everybody in every Discord I can. I will make a scene in this restaurant.
We'll full care mode on it. Don't get scared of Max to do that. Don't be scared of your
On
partner.
my way.
just say the correct thing. Say the objectively accurate.
He
and
did say the correct thing, Cahill. What do you mean?
Smoothie, stand up against your oppressors. Trust me.
This bitch keeps
Love you,
squeezing
honey.
me when I'm already squoze. I don't get it.
Pig, I love you.
I am resting for one.
Like, the strategy
Why
is...
am I the only one playing this game right now? I'm doing the least interesting strategy for this whole game, and I'm the only one that can do anything right now.
Okay. I do think I know what your strategy is. Is a key part of your strategy staying close to the castle?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
That's why I'm staying near the castle, Pig. It's my hint.
I am in fact near the castle. Also, fucking Max has Empire Shield from Star
On my
Wars.
way.
That is what it's on it.
I did not see the symbol.
Symbol for the Empire on Max's shield.
Oh, but yeah, Cahill, we were talking about the forest before you had one of those moments that Pig keeps yelling at you about that I finally understood for the first
my
time,
God.
which is you started a sentence in the middle of your sentence.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, thank you.
I gave him an option. And like, if I'm gonna get money from streams, it's only fair I put it back into streams, including games on platforms. That's right.
So,
Oh,
Pig
lordy.
has been very good about teaching me to accept gifts a little more freely, because before I met him, I would have given you a hard no, I'll just wait till I have the money.
I'm running
We
a
can...
business.
Fair. You're running a sweatshop. We know what's up.
And I'm the one sweating, and I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. But I gravely misunderstood the premise. That
He makes us collect it off stream. I do have to check though, Kale, because my PS4's had a weird problem with PSN that I had to like tweak. But once I get that figured out, we can discuss that off stream. All right?
There's like a couple people playing with me.
Yeah.
Because my plan is to try and carve out like a day for it. Because the idea is like,
Oh, yeah.
have a log cabin, get a feast going for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, of course, man. So, funny thing about that, my family's not celebrating Thanksgiving this year at all, like at all. So I can gladly do that and treat that as the same thing, because like, as much as we have funny bits and I threaten to kill you on a weekly basis, you know, you and Pig are family, so like.
I do feel like Thanksgiving. I do get like a. Oh, good.
Cahill just does not get to play this game.
Neither of
not
you get to
really.
play the game. You finally got out, and I'm sure some bullshit's gonna happen.
I know there's technically like history, you know, everything has
Yes.
history. But Thanksgiving, pretty neutral concept, and a lot of countries have it. It's just like a holiday to be.
No, Cahill, a lot of countries don't have it.
Do they not? But
No.
Canada does.
Yeah, and Canada and the US
Two is most.
were basically the same country for a long time.
Two is most countries.
The beggar man said, "Can you spare me a gold?" Oh no, you can't even give me that much. Here, take 4 spinners.
I didn't even see that. That's
cool beggar.
amazing.
That's a very cool beggar.
Also, yeah, Cahill can absolutely only count to 3. Try and prove me wrong.
It's a nice idea.
But yeah, I would love to help you with that, especially Cahill, because do you want to know my actual favorite way that my autism just treats me?
How's that? Feels
I like to go farm resources by doing really repetitive tasks, and I will get you so many trees and do literally nothing else.
I'm so cool.
What game is this?
The forest.
Is that the one where you're like a girl walking through the forest?
No. You're a dude looking for your kid, and you crash onto this island,
Oh.
and like you mind your business, and then you start seeing like quote unquote natives. And as you play the game, you start seeing natives with a bunch of arms or like 18 legs, and you're like, well, that's pretty weird.
I don't know this game.
It's
pretty good.
Horror survival, but like survival in the Minecraft sense, not the Resident Evil sense.
Okay.
And horror more in the
Kind of like Bloodborne.
Minecraft sense.
kind of.
It's like situational horror.
Yes,
like-
that's a great way to describe it.
It's not. It's like, oh, what,
You don't get
what
jump
is that?
scared. You're not
Yeah.
like, oh god, something. What happens is you will get surrounded and they will just watch you. And you get to have that feeling of, I'm not prepared for this and I cannot leave.
You have to deal with it.
I have to deal with this really quickly.
But because like the visuals are like moderately scary, and
Yeah.
then it's like the situations you are put in with them. That just makes
Are very scary.
Yeah, very atmospheric in how it just treats you.
Yeah, but the idea is for Thanksgiving/fall, I will be surviving my way through the forest, getting a feast together for the holiday, yada yada yada. And I was workshopping this idea, and Rick was like, "That sounds good." I was like, "Sick." So that's what we're doing. And I was like, I can get people together. Oh, and I was also gonna say, Big, yeah, you are a guy looking for your kid who survived the plane crash with you but got abducted. And if you're on multiplayer, you're multiple men looking for your collective kid.
Communism
very
says
fun.
our son.
That was exactly. Yeah. I love.
Cahill, you're really good at Rochambeau. What am I picking today?
Scissors. I saw someone mention Multiplier series on the forums, which I've watched.
You
plenty
should
of
have
times.
lost.
Remember this?
And there's a part where like they've made a massive long fortress and everything.
No.
And as Mark is trying to like edit it, he accidentally brings the whole thing down. Because if you do just like enough damage.
Oh yeah, it's got like weird physics to it. Where,
Oh, I remember
parts of it
seeing the
will have,
weird
like-
physics part.
yeah, so like sometimes it'll have Minecraft physics of like things can hover in the air for a little bit, and then sometimes
They just come down. But that was the thing, because like they had built it all as one structure, and he was damaging the one structure, so it didn't matter how big it was, the whole thing came down. So, can't wait to do that with friends. Hello. Ow. My butt. Also, I can't eat my friend.
Oh,
sorry,
I wasn't
well,
talking.
my sister had an emergency that I needed to address real quick because like she never texts me. And I can give you a rundown of what happened because nobody ever expects me to respond to something seriously unless it's like a time-sensitive emergency. And she just messaged me said, "I'm mad." I'm like, "Oh dear lord, what happened?" And she's like, "Our washer went and fucked itself." I was like, "Honestly, sounds kind of sexy." Who said that?
You know what? Go to prison, Max. I'm glad
Fair.
you're losing. I'm glad you're losing the kid. Get out of here.
Dude, that's my
This movie-
secret.
Say the adaptability thing. Do it. They deserve it now.
Here's the thing, I can't even blame you, but also this is why I didn't want to stream it. I can't lose followers if I say this shit on not my stream.
Only I
stupid.
can lose followers.
Could you imagine if people love your stream because I'm being weird? That sounds ridiculous.
Granted, I invite you on my streams.
You
So
do.
they're just like, I don't need to follow someone associated with someone like this. Saying
Well-
jokes.
I mean, I'm already banging a toaster. Why can I not also think the washer's kind of hot?
I want to go back to Disneyland. That's it.
Hey Cahill, did you know I'm going down there sometime next year? Did you know I would love
Disney
to
World
meet you
or
in person?
Disney?
Down in Florida because it's close to where I live.
That's World.
I never remember. Cahill, here's the weird truth about my life. I grew up in Orlando for a couple of years. I went to Disney World like 17 times as a kid. I don't remember Disney World. I have a funny memory problem about that time in my life, so I actually don't remember it. When I go, it'll basically be like the first time.
And also, for many reasons, no one actually needs to know or care about the difference between the
Yeah, I just
two
know they're
sides.
different locations, but like even that much is beyond my understanding.
The one in California is the original, and for many reasons, reference.
Yeah,
design,
well,
concept reasons.
the problem is I don't want to have to fly to California.
Well, would you do it if I was there and we were having a fun trip together?
No, because the reason I'm going to Disney World is my family wanted to go on vacation, and we can just drive there.
Out of my way.
Because flights are expensive, and they scare me.
Okay, what if I chartered you a pirate ship in California?
All right, I don't think pirates are gonna take me to where you're wanting them to take me.
They will if I charter them, which is a nautical term for pay.
I know that. What is to stop them from just stealing me, and also the money?
I will give them half of the money up front.
Then they will now have half the money and me.
Yeah, but they'll want the rest of the money.
No, they can sell me for more money.
No,
They're
I will take-
pirates.
The remaining half will be roughly worth a little more than max in terms.
I
of,
don't.
like,
Cahill,
Max
you're
out.
implying that you can
Yes.
afford that, and I don't like the number that you're estimating here. I'm very scared.
I'm just Max. Give me a rough estimate of how big your kidneys are right now, please.
How big they are? You know,
How
size of
big?
kidneys is not healthy, right?
Tell me how big your kidneys are now, Max.
I don't know, a fist and a half, but that's based on my hands.
Yeah, I can afford more. I can afford more than you in terms of meat.
You don't sell the kidneys for meat, Cahill.
Yeah, you do.
You can.
You don't. You sell the liver for meat because the liver can grow back.
I'm gonna go to the fucking Acme and be like, hey, how much is this in meat?
Just gonna hand me, like, place me on the fucking weight
Yeah,
scale
you're
and just be
putting
like, how much is
scale,
this?
yeah.
Bad news, Cahill. I am scrawny as hell. I ain't worth shit in terms of meat.
Exactly. Yeah, so I can that I can pay the pirates more.
I'm worth more as a worker, dumb shit.
Out of my way.
They're not gonna do that.
You don't know that.
They're only interested in selling you for the meat.
You don't know that.
I do. I picked the pirates.
Yeah, and I got to really know them. And they said they don't like that you only see them for their work.
I know the pirates, and they also have they also work part-time at a deli. And they're like, man, we can really save money on the meat.
See?
They're-
Here's what they were telling me about. You only care about what work they do.
Yeah, but they're not gonna.
They were so
steal
right
you.
for this.
They're not gonna steal you to compensate for the problems we've been having.
No, they're gonna steal me because they know I listen to them and I care.
Well, that seems like a weird thing to do about someone you have a healthy relationship with.
Yeah,
Fair?
and it's weird that you can't be that person for them, Cahill.
Yeah, but they
You've
can
known
talk
them for
to me
so
about it.
long.
They can talk to me about it before they bother like kidnapping someone over it.
They weren't gonna kidnap me.
That-
You were
that-
trying to sell me to them.
That literally, hold on, hold on. The whole problem you had with using pirates to get you to California, a place I amn't right now, is that you were like, they will kidnap me.
No, my problem was you thought that you could pay them enough to not kidnap me, and that
Yeah.
implied that you think
Yeah.
I'm cheap.
You are, if your kidneys aren't that big.
My
So-
kidneys are very fucking high powered. You realize how high my tolerance for toxins are?
It doesn't sound like a lot of meat though. So, pirates.
Hey Pig.
Pirates, pirates
Hey,
like
quick
rum.
question. How
Yeah.
you doing today, buddy? I forgot to invite you onto the pirate ship, and now I feel bad.
You know what? From what I'm hearing, being a landlubber is all good today.
Ooh.
I can
Also,
feel.
I do want to
Okay.
point out that I'm out of the bit right now. I'm out of
My
it.
way.
I
do
feel
wanna
like this
point
is going to be the one, Max.
I feel like the
I'm
other
hoping.
logic leap you've made is that I can pay enough for you to get on the ship, which again we've established is roughly half.
Roughly half of my worth, yes.
No, half of the total price, which would be 2 maxes. But I would then have to
Hold on, that was not specified. You said
Well,
you'd pay
that-
half the price before and half afterwards.
Yeah,
and you
and
said that.
both halves would have to be worth more than you.
I didn't say that. I said I didn't think.
I said that
Understood. Yes.
because then it's just like, okay, we have 1 max's worth, but to get more than that, we have to. put that in.
Ooh, leopard
You just
bandana.
specified definition. And you granted me that, but said I would be able to pay enough to get you on the ship, but not off the ship.
Monsters drop
Yeah,
more money when defeated.
That is because my understanding, Cahill, was that you were paying half of a max before, half of a max afterwards. And
That was my
shocked that
understanding
you
as well.
could afford half of a max. No,
No, I
Cahill's
was-
right on this one. Cahill's actually right. Because if you guarantee 1 max afterwards, then you're trading the max for the money of max.
Yeah, exactly.
If you give them half a max and then a physical max, why would they like a full max is worth more than a second half?
This is what I'm
You would
saying.
end up with 1.5 max versus just the 1 max.
And you saying I can't afford a max is completely accurate. But in the fiction we're creating, you were saying I could afford a max. But afterwards,
No, that was a
I could
misunderstanding.
afford another max.
I was saying I thought that you could afford half a max. I didn't think you could afford a full max.
Yeah.
That was
Ooh,
because
it's
of
getting
my
close.
misunderstanding.
It's
Because I
getting close.
understood to ensure that they brought you to me. I would
That
have
was
to-
on me, Cahill, and I apologize.
And again, you saying I can't afford that, almost certainly completely accurate.
Anyway,
But
has the game
I will
saved?
say though, I'm checking. I will say though, Cahill, you do need to be a little more open with your pirates.
Yeah, that is also fair. I'm just saying there were other holes in the fiction.
Of course, of course.
So,
I honestly feel like this one went better than last time. So.
I do. We actually did get like actual progress done too.
we did, and we also... I feel like we didn't hate each other quite as much, except for the time when I was a Darkling. Which,
We
I mean...
started off with a little bit of rage.
I mean-
a little bit of rage, but I feel like that's Dokapon. It goes on.
But also, completely valid. That is the correct response to me being a Darkling.
Yeah. And-
Who
and
are
I
we
will-
waiting
and I
on real
will-
quick? I want to progress the menu so I can make sure it saves.
Mine's just saying synchronizing.
Mine is too.
Oh,
Mine says waiting for Mr. Pig.
I was not pressing.
That was weird. Okay,
Okay.
it's Sunday and all shops. Is that when it saves?
It should save at the
Yes,
end of every week.
It saved on Cahill because he's the host.
Okay, cool.
It does save for all of us, by the way. It's just I watched it show up on his stream, so I'm like, we've got this.
Okay.
Cahill and Pig, I had a blast doing this.
Same.
Do you guys want to do a raid that I did yesterday that I think is a really cool chick?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So there's a lovely, lovely streamer by the name of Michelle Knotts.
Oh, I know the name.
Yeah, she's kind of well known, but I like her a lot. In her stream, she's doing Resident Evil Village right now for the first time. She just got through Lady D's castle, but she's really, really, really sweet and cracks me up. And Cahill, you know how you kept starting sentences mid-sentence?
Yeah.
She does that a lot, and I love her for it.
How do I spell her username? Say it.
It is MICHELE KNOTZ.
But say that again.
When those spaces are funny.
M-I-C-H-E?
Hold on. I will be posting it in the chat. Making sure.
And of course,
Okay.
knots is also a nautical term, so we can ask
It
her
is distance.
how much she thinks Max is worth to me, pirates specifically.
Yeah. But for those who don't actually know who she is, she's a VA in a lot of stuff. I believe she's in. I know for a fact she voices Jessie in Pokemon.
She's actually the new voice of Mario, and not a lot of
Yeah,
people know.
Michelle Knotts is Mario.
Yes.
This is why they
And
didn't want to announce it.
She doesn't actually do a voice; she just sounds like Mario.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, she's actually really cool and fun to hang out with.
Heck yeah.
And her chat's really chill and like slow paced, and I really appreciate that.
I'm down for that. Well, I'm gonna head out, and I'm gonna be doing art tomorrow, so I'll see y'all then.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. I will gladly see you then, man.
Yeah.
Also, Josh,
Bye.
I didn't know Michelle and Barry rated each other. I found Michelle by sheer chance. Someone was like, "Did y'all know that the voice actor Jessie was?" I was like, "Does she?" So like, I've been watching her for a couple of years, and like, she's really cool.
Bye.
Anyway, yeah,
Do it.
we done did rated.
Yeah.